What up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing? What's up, Moe Neko? What's going on? How are ya? Oh my god, I'm gonna turn my... I don't know if I need to turn my brightness up. I think I'm okay. I was not gonna do like a full look today, but we messed up doing our makeup this morning. So I was like, well, I got no choice but to just keep putting it on until I look better. Oh, what a weekend I've had! I hope you guys have had a good weekend. I've spent the entire weekend in an aggressive custody battle with the Grim Reaper over my life, and right now I'm up 2-0. Okay, so you're having a pretty bad day. Oh no, what's going on? What's happening with you, Moe Neko? If you feel like talking about it, if not, you know what? I am sending you good vibes and hoping your day gets better. I'm glad I'm okay too. On Friday, driving, we have some like pretty shitty dirt roads here that aren't well taken care of. And I almost flipped my truck trying to avoid hitting somebody. Which was very exciting because I generally prefer my vehicles to remain in their factory installed orientation, which is upright and driving correctly. But I was rescued by a group of local hillbillies who appeared from the woods like some kind of random encounter and collectively decided I was not dying that day. So that was good. And then because apparently the universe felt score wasn't settled, Sunday night brought tornadoes, which we were not expecting. It was supposed to be, it said like very low risk, but at like 3 o'clock in the morning, the storm hit and I was getting alert after alert after alert. Surprise tornadoes, okay? The meteorological equivalent of getting jumped in a parking lot is what happened to me from the hours of 2:30 to 5 o'clock on Sunday morning, okay? And we just moved in here and we have not had a storm shelter built, and I have nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. And I was like, well, I guess we're done tonight, boys. So I was just like hanging out on my front porch, like, bring it, God, let's go. I was like, I'm dying. I might as well go out freaking out, right? So my adrenaline was like way up here. The tornado, apparently one did touch down about like 10 minutes away because they're like, hey, it's coming in this direction. And I was like, fuck, I'm in that direction. Which it's really late in the season when we moved in. So we thought, okay, it's fine. Because his money's not kicked in, my money's not kicked in. We're like flat broke right now. And I was like, well, I think we'll be okay. It's the end of tornado season. So, you know, we have the rest of the year and the winter to get a storm shelter built. Nope. Surprise tornadoes. And I'm like, I don't know if you ever seen like Forrest Gump, where Lieutenant Dan is up on the rafters, like on his ship. He's like up there going, woo, like yelling at the storm. That was kind of me at 3 o'clock in the morning because, I mean, what was I supposed to do? Sleep? Come on now. So yeah, that happened, but I survived. So after surviving both a vehicular incident and an unauthorized weather event, I decided to, relax a little bit finally. Once the adrenaline came down. Yeah, that's the thing. The tornadoes, strangely enough, a lot of them happen later in the day or like in the evening. Because that's when the mix of hot air and cool air start to do really weird shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it was bad. So I'm sorry you're having like a super bad mental health day. I definitely know how that feels. I have been struggling with, anxiety and the big sad for the better part of like 15 years. So, you're up, you're online, you're trucking, and sometimes that's the best we can do. And, honestly, that is good enough for today. Okay. I was riding a high after almost dying twice this weekend, but it's starting to like come down a little bit. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play some Hello Kitty. Yeah. So we're taking it easy. And by that, I mean we're going back to Hello Kitty's Totally Normal Vacation Adventure, a game that definitely does not begin with a wealthy, internationally known individual transporting a group of people via private jet to a private island from which nobody can leave. Here we are. Oh, and now we're having thunderstorms, as if I was not traumatized enough. It's dark and stormy. It's dark and stormy day. Before we get started, I'm going to eat lunch. We had a late morning, and I have a sick chicken that I take care of. And because I didn't get any sleep on Sunday, I went to bed at 8 o'clock last night, and I did not wake up till 10. So I got a solid 14 hours of sleep. But that put me a little bit far behind this morning. So we're eating lunch now. Okay. We've got some fried rice with eggs and some kimchi. Because I eat it every day. And kimchi is my, ooh, we got thunder. Excellent. I was wondering why both of my dogs were in here cowering, but now I know. Now I know. I didn't hear it, but they did. No, it's okay. We're not gonna die today, though, bud. It's okay. No, don't lay on my controller. No. Thank you. So yeah, we're taking a lunch break. We're taking a little lunch break real quick. How's everything otherwise? Hopefully well. Hopefully well. So we get a lot of eggs, right? That's our main source of protein. Because unlike chicken, the meat, and beef, and despite living in like the beef capital of the United States, it's still really expensive here. How you doing? Saw something about a crash, but you didn't hear the whole story. Well, Count Swagula. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? What happened was I was driving down a dirt road, and we have some really unkempt dirt roads around here for like 20 miles. This one road goes dirt road, and it's not well taken care of. And I was coming around a bend, and even though I was going under the speed limit, it's just been especially dry, so it was super dusty, and my car started to swerve, but I did not have time to recover. It was like something like ran out in front of me, and I was like, whoa, coming around a bend. And I didn't have time to recover because while I was trying to recover, which usually I can do just fine if given time, there was somebody coming in the opposite direction, and they saw me swerving and not, trying to recover. And they went, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck you, lady. And they just kept going, right? They didn't stop. They didn't pull over or get out of the way in any way. They just kept coming at me at full speed. So last minute, I had to make they had plenty of time, by the way. This wasn't like a quick thing. They were like down the hill when I started to go crazy. So they had plenty of room to just get out of the way real quick while I tried to recover, but they didn't. They kept coming at me, so I had to swerve super hard to avoid a head-on collision, and then ran up into an embankment, and my car almost flipped, but thankfully, the entire front right axle got stuck in some dirt and eventually ripped off, and that kept the car from flipping over, but the car is ruined. RIP my truck. That thing survived 10 years of my mom being a drunk driver, just to die in its natural habitat out in the country, It really sucks. Because 2 months ago, my Nissan Sentra died. A father! What's up, Tricky? What's up, Tricky? Yeah. Now, Swagula, I would agree if that wasn't 2 cars in the span of 2 months. You know what I mean? And then also, just to make matters worse, because I survived, and it was like the Grim Reaper went, no, you're supposed to die that day. We had tornadoes on Sunday night, and we don't have a storm shelter. So we were up really late because we almost died. So it was a weekend of near-death experiences, and I'm kind of pooped. So we're going back to Hello Kitty Island Adventure so that we can relax. But first, I'm eating lunch because we had a late morning. Excuse me. I breathed in a grain of rice. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know why I pretend that eating on stream is like a weird thing for me to do. Like, I'm not the queen of Snackistan and constantly eating while I am on stream. Oh my god. So yeah, we have some fried rice here. Eggs are my main source of protein because 1, I have egg-laying chickens, and 2, everything else is really expensive. So fried rice. You saw the pictures of the car? Yeah, it was rough. It was rough, dude. I'm really lucky it didn't flip over on me. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Sunday night, like from 2 to 5, tornadoes constantly. Just my phone screaming at me, alarms going off. So I'm like standing out on my front porch in the rain, screaming at God. It was like one of those kind of weekends. But we're okay. We're okay. And so I'm eating fried rice and kimchi because I did obviously not get any sleep Sunday night. So I went to bed at like 8 o'clock last night and I didn't get up till a few hours ago. So I'm a little late getting on and I haven't eaten yet. So we're going to eat until this ad is over and then we're going to get in the game. I have an ad in 3 minutes. You got keep breathing in rice. You're supposed to eat the food, not inhale it. Oh my God. I actually, listen, if I survive this weekend just to die eating my fried rice. Oh, thank you, Tricky. I am okay. I am okay. Well, physically, at least. Mentally, that remains to be seen. You'd rather be eating fried rice and kimchi than deciding on college shit? Hey, kimchi is fucking good. Also, I am starting college again in the fall, and so is my husband. So, you know what? I'm doing both. I need to burn some sage or something. Listen, last time I burned sage, my life fell apart. So we won't be doing that anymore. God's been doing pretty well for us so far. But, you know, I've been a really sassy teenager for the past week. And, you know, I just needed to be reminded that life is fickle. And here I am. Yeah, I don't even think I need to burn sage. I think I'm genuinely cursed. And I think it runs in the family. It does. It's a whole thing. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to offend anybody. And, you know, I don't want to, I don't know yet. I might be going online. There are a few colleges nearby. Because I have a degree in cybersecurity and I got my degree in cybersecurity just in time to, you know, hit my 30s and realize that I hate sitting at a desk all day. And also I hate computers. And also I hate dealing with people in customer service because the amount of times somebody has come to me already pissed off. That's the thing about working in IT. By the time people are coming to you, they are already pissed off because something hasn't been working. So you get nothing but the worst of everyone all the time. And it is an incredibly thankless job. It's like being a nurse. Except, you know, I'm not running around as much. I'm sitting still and still dealing with that shit. So, I'm not really sure what I want to study yet. Probably some kind of, like, business analytics type shit. I'm really good at, like, research. And, like, trends and, like, finding patterns. So, I might go into, like, business data analytics or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I got the degree. And if I wasn't paying for it, or like if I was paying for it, I probably would have, you know, switched sooner, but it is what it is, you know? I hate working in IT. So, probably business data analytics. Marketing, maybe. You know what I mean? Something that, I can research stuff, build reports, present it to people, and that's my day. And I'm not spending the entire day going, well, have you hit the on button? Yeah, is the on button glowing? Yeah, is it on? Yeah, did you turn it on? Is it on? No, is it really? Is it on? And then people getting an attitude with you because they think you're being condescending. So I'm done with that. I am done with that. Whether I go online, I'm not sure. The two closest colleges to me are both Baptist universities, and I don't feel like wearing long skirts every single day and like button up tops and stuff like that. I don't do dress codes, so probably going to be going online. I'm a graduate of Strayer University already, and then I think you get like a special scholarship for being like a returning graduate or something like that. So I'll probably do that. What's up, Nick? Nick 76 Live. Oh my God, we got a full house today. We got Count Swagula, we got Moe Neko, we got Nick 76 Live, we got Tricky, we got Kai who's out here lurking. What's going on, y'all? I'm just eating while I'm waiting for this ad break to end because I am dying, dude. You know, being afraid for your life really burns a lot of calories. I'm not kidding. I lost like 6 pounds this weekend for doing nothing. Just doing nothing but freaking out. You know what I mean? Oh my God. We're just waiting for this ad to end. Oh, okay. Yeah. You did a little bit of it in office work as part of the degree. And on day 2, you had some guy that had been there for 30 years coming and shouting that his office computer wasn't working. He turned it off. Yeah, I can't deal with that. And unfortunately, because I am autistic, my face says everything that my mouth wants to. So I can't really hide my disdain as well as some people. So a people-facing job, I realized, just was not for me for that reason, you know? You know what I mean? Ain't for me. Not doing it. Especially not in IT. Because some things that I think should be very simple, especially because of, you know, the sector that I worked in. I feel like simple things like being able to type in emails should probably be a thing that somebody who makes six figures working in national security, whose job is entirely digital and has been for the last 15 years, should probably know how to fucking do. And you know what? Your ADHD and faking social interaction is difficult. Listen, it is not just difficult. I can put on a fake face and be like, oh my God, yeah, wow, yeah, hi, welcome in. I'm so happy to see you. No, really, I'd be happy to fix your problem. Not really, I'd be happy to fix your problem, right? But like when people are yelling at me or they're actively doing something stupid and then they turn and look at me and I'm like, Dottie, 3-stream streak. What's going on? What's going on? I'm just eating real quick while I'm waiting for my game to load. Oh, Reptile, what's up? What's up, everybody? Dottie, I'm not sure when you broke your streak. Was it over the weekend? I think you have to be on somebody's page for 15 minutes in order for the streak thing to count. So, when we were live at the same time, that's probably it. That's probably it. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely it. You're doing a DIY for your fans. You celebrated Father's Day and his birthday yesterday. He turned 54. Amazing. It went fast. It broke my heart to see his beard become white. Aww. Yeah. My dad's beard was super white, but I didn't really get to see it very much because by the time I was seeing him, he had a foot in a grave from the pancreatic cancer. R.I.P. I celebrated Father's Day. I got him a new shelf to put him on. Next to Mom. Happy Mother's Day, too. Here's your new shelf. Oh, boy. All right. Let me move over to here, and I will get Hello Kitty. I'll get Hello Kitty up. Game capture. Bam. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to turn my music off real quick. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I don't need it doing all of this extra stuff in the background. Bam. Okay. Amazing. All right. Let's go, you guys. Last time on Hello Kitty Epstein's Island Adventure, okay, you did nothing, which is traditional Father's Day celebration. Fair enough. Dead Dad's Club. Dead Dad's Club, me and Daddy. That piece of rice from earlier is still stuck in my throat, you guys. This is bullshit. I'm suing. I'm suing. Okay, the Hello Kitty equivalent to Regina George is bothering me right now. Turn my music down. Really loud. You brought your dad a card with lottery tickets. He's 84 and lucky to still. There you go. Yeah, that's right. When your parents are so old that they're like a foot in a grave, you got to start getting them lottery tickets. That's just investing in yourself because obviously if they win, that's just going to come to you when they die. So, smart. Hey, girl. What up, what up? Yeah, usually for Father's Day, I got my dad something super nerdy. He was a huge D&D fan, or not D&D fan. He was a huge comic book fan and then also loved playing World of Warcraft. But, you know, we kind of lost touch for a really long time. And then my mom called me on my birthday to let him know he had pancreatic cancer. And he didn't live for very long after that. So for Father's Day, honestly, I didn't really like my parents too much. They weren't great. So, like, then they're both dead now. And I think their ashes are still in, like, the bottom of a plastic container. But that's fine. They're Catholic, so they don't believe in sticking around anyway. You know what I mean? Oh, well. Oh, a little gift to start the day off right. Thank you. Thank you, because the day did not start off right. The day started off with me sleeping way later than I anticipated. A friendship blossom. Fantastic. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Daddy, how did you deal with, did you survive? I see you, obviously you survived those storms on Sunday. We had like a tornado narrowly miss us over here. There was one in Hera. We weren't supposed to get any. It was low risk of tornadoes, and then there were like 3 that came through the area, and my alarm was going off all night on Sunday. Like from 2:30 to about 5 a.m., my phone was like, take shelter now, take shelter now, take shelter now. And I'm like, where? I live in a field. I'm dying tonight. Oh, the paper parade. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna go check it out. Oh, my chat thing. Hold on. Good day, Tuxedo Sam. But yeah, Daddy, were the storms as bad for you as they were for us? It was bad. Like, literally, the wind, we were getting 80 some mile-an-hour gusts, which is like the upward limit of what my house is rated to handle. And I could feel it swaying. I was like, ooh, we're losing everything today. It's fine. I have really great insurance. But still, it scared the shit out of me. And me and my dogs were like sitting in the closet like, ah, when I wasn't outside yelling at the sky like a lunatic. Listen, in Oklahoma, you guys, it's obligatory that when it's tornado weather, you go outside and watch, all right? Because if you're gonna die, you might as well get a good view. Who wants to die sad and alone in their closet, okay? You want to die amongst the elements like a human. Yes, for you, Tuxedo Sam, every day. Yeah, Nick, I kind of do the same thing for my grandparents, because my grandma, the one grandma that's still alive, she doesn't really like her kids very much and hears from us a little bit more. So I think she's leaving more to her grandkids than her 2 remaining sons, who are doing fine. But I buy her those and then chocolate, because she's a big chocolate eater, really into ice cream. So like snacks, nobody tells you about these things, right? Like my dad had both a birthday and Christmas and not Father's Day. You know, he died before that, but he had a birthday and Christmas with the pancreatic cancer. And like one thing nobody really think about is what do you get someone when you know they are dying? You know what I mean? So I was like, well, you don't want to get them like buying somebody stuff to help them get through chemo. That's not a gift. That's just being nice, right? So I'm not doing that. But what do you get someone? It's like, I don't want to buy something that's useful. You're not going to be using it for very long. You know, food, their favorite treats, always a plus. Or like something to help them get lucky, so to speak, in their final days. Granted, my dad wasn't old, so he wasn't to the point where buying lottery tickets was a thing for him. We were never really big gamblers. He liked whiskey, though, so I did get him a lot of that. And then making him a homemade meal, you know, that goes a long way, making people food. Anyway, we gather together to honor our authentic selves and revel in our individuality. That's right, Tuxedo Sam. Happy Pride Month. Sounds like a party. You do enjoy making merry for the paper parade. Unfortunately, there isn't much room on the island for a parade route. Okay, I have a feeling I'm about to get roped into cleanup duty. We can still make a parade float. Yay! Let's do this. Got the float, very cute. Shall fill it with paper crafts. Well, I haven't been crafting any paper crafts, so that's really awkward. Or do I get paper crafts? Not big gamblers, except for about the $20 lottery tickets on Christmas and birthdays. Yeah, getting... If you don't mind me asking, Nick, can I eat normal? Excuse me. Can I go one day without almost dying? There's always one grain of rice, just the one. Every time I take a bite, just like, what's that? You want me to just go directly up into your sinuses? Fantastic, can do. There's supposed to be a flap in your throat over your sinus cavity to prevent food and stuff from going up into there. I don't have one. I don't have one. Birth defect. Yes, Reptile, I would love you to build the float frame. That would be great. But Nick, if you don't mind me asking, are you guys white trash? Because getting scratch offs for your birthday, I feel like is such a white trash thing. It's like, what a white trash experience. Ooh, Paper Papa books, yeah. All right, let's go. No more. No, listen, Nick, the wealth and white trash, it is a state of mind. Okay, it's not a economic standing. You know what I mean? I have met plenty of rich white trash. All right, they have the big beautiful mansion, and you know what? Everything still smells like Newports. All right, it's a state of mind. There's white trash. There's poor white trash as well. All right. Newports, yeah, exactly. Listen, it is what it is. Doesn't matter how much money you have, all right? Some people got toilets out in the front lawn that they got plants growing out of, all right? And that's you know, my grandma has a ton of money. All right, my grandma's got several mil in like stocks and stuff, and that's what she's been using as her retirement for the longest time. She's still got a toilet in the backyard that she is using as a plant holder, okay? So, it doesn't matter how much money you have. You can't take the white trash out. Kai, what up? Welcome back from your lurk. How are you? I'm dying. I've almost died twice this weekend. Now I'm dying just trying to eat my food. Overtax yourself and our friends. Making paper crafts takes time, so you'll only be able to gather 3 a day. Got it. Okay, don't forget to place them on the floor. And then we shall convene soon. Nope, quite classy, folks, to answer your question, unless it was rhetorical. No, I mean, sort of. Buying scratch-offs for people for their birthday is some redneck shit, for real. Here you go, kid, get lucky. I spent $20 on this thing where you might win. And here's a box of Twinkies to go with it. This is an actual gift I got for Christmas one year. Being autistic, half the jokes go over my head. Ah, got it. You're good. Stop trying to kill yourself. Well, I mean, to be fair, Kai, only one of them was like my fault. The other one was a freak weather event. All right. Oh, your favorite source of entertainment? That's so sweet. Stop it. Stop it, you guys. Stop. Not Atlantis. Ah, because you can't say Atlantis. Did Disney copyright it? They're mystical, they're mysterious, they're splendiferous. Ah, alright, well, we don't know what it is. We'll figure it out. So what you're saying, Nick, is that your family's super rich and yet you aren't subscribed to my channel? Rude. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Listen, I'm not here to make money. I'm not. This is just a thing I wanted to do because, you know, I just wanted the environment of like hanging out with your friends playing video games. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Having some fun, meeting new people, learning new things. I'm not a content creator. just here to hang out. You're gonna put me in a plastic bubble? Well, I mean, that wouldn't have protected me from the tornado. So I would love Bubble Boy though. Do you want the $500? Bubble Boy is actually one of my favorite movies. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't watched that in a long time. Thank you for reminding me, Kai. Appreciate that. And it's okay, Nick. Listen, being autistic, half the jokes go over my head as well. I tend to take things very literally. But no, that wasn't me joking, because I also take things very literally. So yeah, me asking if you were white trash was very, very serious, because buying people lottery tickets as a gift is an extremely white trash thing to do. Oh, wow. You'll put me in a plastic bubble in a storm shelter. That would be nice. We were supposed to buy one, but now that we have to choose between that and a truck, so that we can, like, have a vehicle, you know, I don't know. My grandma gave us money for it, but then our car died. The transmission literally just quit one day. Everything was working perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. We even had it inspected. Everything was great. And then we were at a stop sign and we went to go, and the transmission literally just cracked apart, right? And it was one of those new ones, so it cost more to buy the transmission than just to buy a new car. So we bought a new car, and that's where our storm shelter money went. And I'm like, cool. Well, at least we have 2 vehicles. And then, now we don't have 2 vehicles again because of the truck. It must be cultural differences. I live in Quebec, Canada. Well, I'm not really sure how the French Canadians do it, but listen, white trash is the same no matter where you're at. Sunken treasure. Well, I can't dive yet, so we'll figure that out. Find the finest wares at Betsmaro's Under the Sea Emporium. Under the sea. Under the sea. Darling, it's shopping. Something, something, something. Is it fish? Is it mermaid? It's mermaid scales. No? Okay, well. Barnacles. My choices are barnacles or barnacles! Gross. You can eat barnacles. It's a nice workout, but God, I'm so sore, and it's around 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and the humidity is 60%, so you're taking a break. Listen, same here. Same here, bro. It is no less than the temperature of the surface of the sun over here right now. What a nightmare. Back-breaking work, truly, which is why I chose not to go outside, but I'm sorry. Hydrate. Hydrate, friend. Glittering barnacles. Oof. Alright. Don't encourage him. Okay. So we have Under the Sea Adventure. We've got parade floats. I'm still dressed as a little witch, but honestly, it's kind of cute, so I'm gonna keep it. Happy Under the Sea celebration. Happy non-denominational water-themed holiday, you guys. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna take a bite. Everybody pray for you girls that I don't die, alright? You should absolutely not encourage me. That's the last thing I need. I caved to peer pressure so easily. And yet you do it anyway. That's fair. It's more fun that way. I got stuff. Yay, stuff. Alright, cool. Let's carry on with our day. What's up, little ghost friend? I don't know. Alright, cool. Tickets. Okay. Nope. Nope. Alright, let's check the quest journal. What are we doing? Arched fruit. Journey to Sheffield, missing friends. Well, I can't do anything without... Hats on, hats off. Okay, I guess let's do that. We'll just go talk to everybody and pick up all these quests. Sup, girl? It's easy to enjoy the day when it's always sunny. It's more fun that way. It's not always fun doing what you're supposed to do. Yeah, sure. Exactly. I'm so hungry. So it should not come as a surprise to you guys that I eat on stream. I know a lot of people don't like to do that, but I am the queen of Snackistan. Your main account gifted my new account. Hey! Welcome in. Thanks for subscribing. I was just joking, Nick. I was just joking, but I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. You remember the time it was 107? Yeah. Oh, it was the hottest summer ever, and you haven't been in Texas for a while, so you're readjusting. Yeah, listen, Texas is something else. My husband went through fire training academy outdoors in Texas in the summer and in like southern Texas. So it was like easily 115, 120 degrees outside. You know, you're just joking. Love the sense of humor. Always blessed hanging out. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet to me. This is crazy. Thank you. I really do appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me, you guys. Stop it. Stop it. They're going to get emotional, and I am an ugly crier. Let's not. Yeah, Reptile, that Texas heat is something else. Pass. Oklahoma is hot enough. I'm good. You keep saying we're sweet. Have you tasted us? That's kind of scary. Well, listen, I subsist off of the life energy of other people, which is why I look so young for my age. So, like, you might not know it, but as the cyber gods, you know, we just sort of pull your energy directly through the ether. So, it keeps me looking young, and I do appreciate it. I'm gonna totally make a paper chair. Aww. Yay. Alright, cool. What is this? Where do I go to put things on the float is my question. Donde está? Where did we have that? I am here. God. Why am I muted? Did I hit this by accident? How long have I been muted? You guys are sweet. No, really. I'm a vampire. It was weird. I do not know why my mic was muted, but for some reason you guys were still responding to me, and that's even weirder. You've not yet purchased HKIA, waiting for a sale, which should be soon. Hello Kitty. Yes, my mic was not muted. It was red. It was literally muted. I don't know how you guys were hearing me. That's weird. I don't know. I hit it after the sweet comment. Got it. Got it. All right. Thanks for letting me know. I thought it was going crazy for a second. I muted it because I was afraid I was going to choke on rice again. So I was just preparing to not cough into my mic. Yeah, the Hello Kitty's fun. Listen, Nick, this is a big map. I'm not going to lie. This is a lot of game for a little kid's game. After spending so much of my time in an Arctic environment, this tropical climate does wonders for my complexion. Blue? You turned a slightly darker blue. Just letting you know before I lurk again, chat, you're loved by me, the people in your life, and you're just perfect the way you are. No need to worry about appearance or anything else. You're my Twitch family, and I love you like a brother. You're all my brothers and sisters and non-binary friends. I love you all. Oh my god, Reptile, that's so sweet. Thank you. Everybody, W's for Reptile just coming in with the trying to make me cry on stream today. I don't need that after the emotional weekend that I had, but thank you. That is really sweet. And I always appreciate having you here. It's always nice to hear how you're doing and hear your progress on things, okay? So thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your lurk and stay hydrated out there, friend. Please relax. It's very hot out and we don't need you dying of dehydration. I'd be very sad. A good value from what you could tell. Well, I'm so glad to hear that. I seem to enjoy hats. Yeah, the ghosts here are really into hats. I've never met like a species of people where hats were their main form of currency, but they're kind of like Dobby. Except when you give them clothes, they do things for you, which I guess is the opposite. Whatever Nega Dobby is. Nothing so dashing as a hat properly placed. Indeed. Yeah, I would love to help the ghosts. What do I do? Hey, there you go. Let's here have some fabric. Cool, 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 cool. I have so many hats for you, friends. Here you go. Enjoy this hat. Okay, I gotta go around giving hats to people. I think the phone call to my husband on a stream last weekend will forever stick in your head. I'm so glad. I don't think he realized he was on speaker, but at the same time, the fact that he was as polite as he was is good. I thought the assumption was there, but apparently it wasn't. But it's okay, because I'm just glad he didn't say anything wildly offensive. He has a tendency to do that. There you go, have a hat. You already have a hat? That's a lovely hat, friend. Okay, I gotta go around giving hats to the ghosties. Boop boop. You probably would have just laughed if he hadn't. Yeah, that's fair. No, we don't need you. Thank you, Ghost Messenger Board. For anyone who doesn't know what Kai was... Alright, my dogs are freaking out. I don't know why. I think there's somebody at the door. I might have to sign for a package, you guys. I'll be right back to figure out what that is, because I have no idea. Yeah, I'll be right back. It better not be you, or we're gonna have a problem. Hey, shut the fuck up! Boots the game, swears today she'll play it right. But the music's loud, the controls are cursed, and she's already lost the fight. She dodges towards the threat on the right, trips on sticks that aren't even there, but she grins like a menace with fire in her eyes, 'cause giving up, she wouldn't dare. Avow, the goblin tries again, misses every jump by 10, laughs too loud, cries at cutscenes, sings off key at NPCs. She'll tell you tales that make no sense, but damn, you'll stay. She's radiant, chaos, charm, and gremlins in. Val the goblin tries again. She threatens bosses with interpretive dance, serenades them with shaky rhymes. She dies, respawns, forgets the plan. It's tragedy, but with better vibes. She'll pause the game to overshare some story that derails the plot. You came to watch her fail with style, and babe, she gives it all she's got. Oh, Val the goblin tries again. This click queen of chaos spin, screaming, singing, snack break, healing, emotional support, drink at her desk. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll lose your breath. It's art disguised as mild distress. Through every flop, she's still a sense. Val the goblin tries again. She's the storm that hugs you after a disaster with a heart of gold. Every meltdown, every cackle is a legend waiting to be told. Val the goblin tries again, fails with style, repeats, begin to joy is All right, I'm back. All right, sorry, I'm just gonna put my headphones back on real quick. I did indeed have to sign for a package. I don't know why. A pair of tights were the thing that I needed to sign for, but I think just because I ordered them from a weird place, maybe? I don't know. My cosplay is coming together, you guys. I'm so excited. For those of you who don't know, I'm a big fan of Kingdom Come Deliverance series. And I am doing a Hans Capon cosplay for Comic-Con this year. And I spent a lot of money. Yes, Marinako cosplay. I actually do be cosplaying a lot. I'm so excited to get back into it. In fact, you know, I'm gonna do a random cosplay on Friday for Feral Friday. This Friday, I'm gonna do a random cosplay. I don't know what, but I'll get there. Yeah, I do a lot of cosplay. I be cosplaying. Me and my friend did Miguel and Tulio from the Road to El Dorado at Dragon Con last year. That one came out pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I make a great dude. These unisex facial features, just they do it for me when I'm doing those things. So, yes, we did Miguel and Tulio. It was awesome. We were walking around and people would be like, Tushi Baba? And we'd be like, Tushi Baba! Is it? I can't find a picture. Listen, I'll find some and I'll put it in the Discord later. So yeah, we would do a lot of that. And then, I used to do a lot more. I did She-Hulk. See, I cosplayed 2 or 3 times a year at multiple different events for a good 13 years of my life. But then COVID really took the momentum out of like going to cons and stuff. Me and my friends were gonna try and do professional cosplay. And then, you know, COVID. And then they got divorced, and then we all kind of moved away from each other, and it was one of those things. So I'm going to be getting back into cosplay this year. I'm doing Hans Capon from Kingdom Come Deliverance, particularly his costume in the second one. I had it custom made. I had his hood sent directly to me from the Czech Republic by a lovely woman who made that. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm going to be doing a subathon at the end of the year once I get that costume put together. Hey you are, have a hat. You know, am I even doing this quest correctly? I'm supposed to be putting hats on just random things, right? Purchase a hat. Oh, I have to go buy a hat. Alright, I thought I had to give people hats, but sure. Okay, no, I'm not going to talk to Fitness Dog. Running around, making my way downtown. But yeah, I got a piece of my costume. That's why I had to sign for it. I got my green medieval tights. Made of pure cotton. I have to have it breathable, alright? Because I'm going to be wearing a padded coat. Also brushed my hair while I was up because I don't know, I was looking like Hillary Clinton and I wasn't feeling it. I got Hillary Clinton. Okay. Something mini. More bow ties the better. Yes, I'm so excited to see how everyone expresses themselves. Ta-da! Also, guys, I don't know if it's doing it. It might not be working. Hold on, let me see if it works. Dungeon? Does it work? Does it work? It doesn't work! The command doesn't work! Never mind. Listen, we'll figure it out. I am trying to figure out, I have this like dungeons game that should come up. It's not coming up, but you know, it's just one of those things. Refresh it. Ah, there you go. It says Dungeon to Raid a Dungeon. It is a game that is available. Exclamation point. Dungeon. Yeah, I spelled it right. It didn't work, but you know, there it goes. I don't know. We'll figure the dungeon game out. It's a new thing that I'm working on through Tangia, but you know. All right, I have to buy a hat from him. I don't want to buy a hat. I don't want to spend my money on a hat. Here, how about a hat? Huzzah. Okay, cool. I bought a hat. And then... we shall sally forth, hat in hand. I'm thinking just like the most polite English accent on him. I'm thinking like Gale of Waterdeep voice, but make it a child, you know what I mean? We shall sally forth. Just find a null in need of a new hat. Alright. Let's go find a ghost to put a hat on. No, 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 nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. I'll take that. Boop, boop. You're back for a break? Yes! Please sit down. It is so hot out there, dude. Just relax. You've been working since 10:30. You had lunch. You're resting now. Good. Get some rest. Especially out in this heat. You don't overwork yourself. That is a one-way ticket to getting heat stroke, and honestly, nobody needs that. I've got 67 sand dollars. Thank you so much. I'd like you to find... Let me see. What should I collect the most of? Seashells, maybe? I don't know. What's up, puppy? I found some sparkles. Ooh. Sparkles for game tickets. Excellent. Sure. Go ahead and trade that out. I need to find a null that I haven't already mistakenly given a hat to. There we go. Hi. You need a hat? Would you love a hat? Where's the hat I just bought? Here you are. Take that. Excellent. Fantastic. Beautiful. It's giving old money. It's giving country club. It's giving you've bet on a horse named Pony Danza. With your husband's money, and he didn't bother coming with you because, I mean, he never comes with you, let's be honest, darling. And so, just you alone, looking all these young bucks. You're quite past your prime, which is why your hat looks the way it does, but it is nice to come and look at all of the beautiful men servers. What sort of aesthetic do I enjoy? Spooky. Okay, we're gonna get me in a new outfit. Alright. No, excuse me. I did not consent to going back outdoors. You're in the shade drinking water. Good, yeah. You've worked in cold weather and rain. You're resilient and strong, but you still need to rest despite being a big guy. Listen, the bigger you are, the more difficult it is to recover, so... Heat and cold, very different. All right, they are very different things, my friend. Please. Don't treat it like it's no big deal. The heat'll take you out way quick. Way quick. All right. Just stay cool, friend. Stay cool. I've had heat stroke. All right. It is not fun. And then you have to be embarrassed in the hospital over the fact that you are dying of being too hot, you know? It's embarrassing. It's easier to just drink water. We got a bow. Beautiful. Yay! I did it. You're playing some Pokopia right now. Fun times. You're really taking it slow. I'm gonna have to get into that. You're like the third person to tell me to play Pokopia. I'll have to look into that. I will look into that. Eventually. Aw, fashion does not answer the question, who am I, but rather, who am I today? I love that. That is beautiful. Exactly. That's what it's about. It's a fun game. I've heard. I've heard from you and Nick and someone else. I heard it was fun. I'm gonna have to look into that when I'm done playing this one. That'll have to be my new Tuesday game. Even if you know nothing about Pokemon, it's a highly polished game. Oh, listen, story time. My experience with Pokemon is a very classic one. Okay, I was there when it was released in the United States for the first time, and it was a huge deal. I'm talking, I had a huge poster of the original, was it like 50? The original 50 Pokemon, all right? I had a huge binder of all of the very first edition to be released in the United States Pokemon cards for every single one of the first 50 Pokemon, as well as the holographic version. And we saw the movie. I had the collector DVD thing where it came with the golden Mewtwo and the golden Mew metal Pokemon card. Like, I had all of that. It was a huge part of my life for the longest time. And my cousin stole my Pokemon card book. And I lost it, and I only found out about it because somebody told me that he was selling all of the Pokemon cards that I had worked so hard to collect, you know, and I was maybe like 9 at the time, so it was a lot of money for a 9-year-old to lose, and it was all stuff that I'd been collecting for a couple of years. You know, that I looked at it a couple of years ago, and just the regular and the holographic Charizard cards that I had were worth well into, like, I think a few years ago, like the 12 grand mark. And I had all 50 of the original, including later I ended up having both the Mew and Mewtwo original cards in regular and holographic first release. So, like, we could have easily made like 50 grand off of that, and that motherfucker sold that whole book for like $10, right? Like, dude, I could have had way more money for us. Sad day. And then after that, when I found out he had stolen it and taken all the cards, that really took the wind out of my sails to the point that I stopped participating in, like, Pokemon stuff. You know, I played all the games. I had all the games. I had the original. I had Pokemon Blue, Red, Yellow, Crystal, like all of the first ones available for Game Boy. I had all of that. I got rid of all of it. I was so upset. I was like, I'm done with Pokemon. I don't even want to look at it anymore. I'm so done. I got rid of that, and then I became a Yu-Gi-Oh girl. Hats on, hats off. All right, great. All right, cool. What else can I do? What else can we do, you guys? Can't do any more main quest stuff. Lost luggage, the laziest egg. I still haven't found Top Hat one. Okay, but I'm not going to run around looking for him, so we'll find out. Got an ad coming in 3 minutes, you guys. Listen, I love to play a game. Oh, wait, hold on. Back to the game. That's the end of the story. Back to the game. Ad. Yes, I have an ad coming up in 3 minutes, you guys. I like to do a thing where I'd like to hear about what kind of ads you got. Show me what the algorithm is shoving in your face. I find that entertaining. What does the algorithm think you are? For me, just because of my age bracket and being a white woman, I get a lot of pro-ice ads because I'm white and live in the state of Oklahoma. I get a lot of Join Ice, and I get a lot of baby stuff, even though I do not have children. So I get a lot of diaper commercials, shit like that. My husband likes to watch a lot of soccer, so he gets all of the stuff in Spanish. He gets nothing but Spanish ads. It's funny. Yeah, which is funny because you think with the algorithm, right? There's always like this talk about the algorithm, and it is what you make it. You know, you interact with certain content and you get more of that specific content. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's as customizable as we would all like. It is based almost entirely off demographics. So no matter how much I specifically interact with just video game stuff, just Dungeons and Dragons stuff, you know, just anything, literally anything other than these things, all of the ads I get are all daycare, baby stuff, weight loss drugs, because women in their 30s are the primary users of weight loss drugs. So I get a lot of weight loss drugs, I get a lot of diaper ads, and I get a lot of like car insurance. Yeah. Yeah, you always get ads in Spanish. You keep getting Audi and Jaguar ads. Well, I think that's just because your family's rich. So there is that. You remember the OG Pokemon as well. You were a bit born later, but you loved it. You're still sad at the passing of the voice actors for Jessie and Misty. I know. R.I.P. Also sad that Ash's story ended. Yeah, but you know, in the games, it was time for Ash to move on. It was the end of an era for sure, but you can only be 10 years old for so long before people start to find it kind of odd, you know? Weekly quest, cooking adventures. No, I'm not doing that. Totally charming. Take a selfie with Karomi. All right, let's do that. Wait, what's the other one? What's the other one? Fish noir is a funny thing. Give 4 gifts to any friend. Okay. Hey, have another gift. Here you go. Yep, here you go. Take that. Take that! Get loved, bitch. Your family's never been a show-off family with cars. You drive a 2019 Outlander. That's fair. Oh, I'm being raided? Who's raiding me? What is going on? Who is that? Hi! Oh my gosh, welcome in! You're back again in a raid! Oh my god, with James? Welcome, Jay! Oh my god, hold on. We're gonna have a raid party, you guys. What's up, James? What's up, raiders? How we doing? How was the thing that you were doing? It's not telling me what you were doing earlier. The whole chat's all kind of messed up because I'm in an ad break. But what's up? Hold on, I used to have... I don't have them anymore. What's good? What's good? Stardew Valley? We love a Stardew Valley moment. Hi, what's up? Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Hearth and Havoc. If you guys don't know me, I am the Havoc. My hearth is behind me. You can't see it on the screen very well. I provide a casual gaming experience for casual people. No, James, you have never been here before, actually. It's so good to have you. We tortured Dasper. Goth rights on site. Yes, thank you, Babush Toad. Thank you, Babush Toad. What's going on, you guys? Listen, I'm gonna have to do a shameless plug while there are people here. You got insurance ads, Moe? Oh no, not insurance. Is it progressive? Was it progressive? All right, everybody, raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by getting progressive ads as an American. You just lurk. You had such a lovely hockey talk. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. I love live hockey. I'm not gonna lie. I went to go see. It was a huge rivalry game between the Jersey Devils and the New York, whoever the fuck New York is. That was a fun game. That was a super fun game. You got a good. You got a good grade in chatter. Yes. Devils and Rangers, yeah, we did go see that. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Devils Rangers, we did, yeah. And I had a little, they gave me a little, I got Dippin' Dots in a tiny little hockey helmet, which I thought was the cutest thing ever. Okay, being as tall as I am, you guys, one of my small joys in life is I love teeny tiny versions of otherwise normal size things. So a itty bitty hockey helmet full of ice cream, just, it tickled me. I was so tickled by that. Devil's Ranger, yeah, that was years ago. It was amazing. Oh, the one where they showed the clip of the Rangers fans cheering when they didn't pick Jack Hughes. He's also on your hit list. What kind of hit list? Is this like a hit list or like a hit list? You know what I'm talking about? What kind of hit list are we discussing? Hey, thank you guys. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. By the way, sorry, I'm gonna have to do a shameless plug real quick, you guys. All right, I know there are some people here that are big fans of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. All right, end of the year, it is happening. I'm doing a Hans K-Pon-a-thon, okay? I am doing a full speed run of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm gonna get up to the point where you romance Hans, but as it's a subathon, depending on how people are interacting, I might finish the whole game, and I'm going to do it all in one long continuous stream, and I am going to do it as Hans K-Pon the entire time. I've got the cosplay cosplay coming. No Mercy, only Hans, Al Dente's Fortuna, fuck that. All right, that is a thing that I am doing at the end of the summer. Once I get to 100 followers, I am at 78 now, I think. Yeah, 79. I'm at 79, you guys. I am so close. I am just waiting on my pour point, the gold pour point. I have somebody from Holland actually making that for me, and I'm really excited about it. So that is the thing that is happening. It does sound really stressful, but you know what? I'm gonna have a really good time. Listen, it's just there for fun. I'm going to heavily mod it so that I can only do main quests. It's going to be a main quests only type deal because I don't have 140 hours at once to put in. There will be Farkling. I will probably play some Farkle. I love Farkle. It's like one of the few games I am actually good at. So we will be playing Farkle. All right, there's going to be Farkling. There's going to be drinking. There's going to be feasting. All right, there is going to... I'm not kidding. You see all that? I'm getting my hair cut. My husband is fine with this. He's totally cool with this happening. I am getting my hair cut. I am doing I'm going all out. We're doing Hans. I am going to be Hans. So we're doing the whole thing. We doing this. We in this bitch. So I am a crazy person. Yes. Dottie punishes herself in a different way by putting Henry shirtless so that she can fiend over a person who doesn't exist, which honestly, girl, same. Totally understandable. However, I've been meaning to cut my hair off anyway. Dottie does love to suffer. Yes, show them biddies, Dottie. Show the biddies. Show the Henry biddies. Oh my god. We all love to suffer, and I like to watch Dottie suffer because I am also secretly suffering inside. I just do not show it openly because I am a married woman and it doesn't feel right. But it's totally fine because I am absolutely allowed to dress up like a man and do whatever I want. That's fine. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing. And then the next month, listen, I'm not going to lie. I'm losing my hair. Okay. And I've been wanting to cut my head off so that I could wear really obnoxious wigs for the rest of my life because I have alopecia and it's in the back. Listen, I've got this teased all hell. You can't tell. All right. But the alopecia gang, it's a thing. The whole head off. No, we're not shaving the whole head off. I am doing the Hans cape on though. So we're going to get that fade. All right. We're going to be bleaching it. We got the longer pieces in the front. We're doing that. And we're just going to rock we're going to rock the lesbian haircut. And that's what we're going to do. And it's going to be sick. I am so excited to get rid of my hair. I've always wanted to just get rid of all of it and wear cool wigs. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go lesbians. Yes. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Okay. We here for you all. We here for you all. Lesbian Hans, you're so special. Yes. Yes. Snaps for lesbian Hans 3. But no, I'm not doing female Hans. I'm going Hans. I have like a muscle suit to wear under the thing. I'm 6'1", all right, and we're broad already. I don't really need a whole lot of effort. I got my green tight. I'll show you the Liripipi. Hold on. Let me go get the hood. Let me find the hood. Hold on. Oh my god, Daddy, thank you. We back. Okay, Daddy criminal Togoth writes, yes, we're 6'1". That's about 185 centimeters for anybody not using freedom units. And I've got the Liripipi. We've got the hood. All right, look at this. Look at this hand stitching. Okay, look at this. All right, that's linen and wool. I am so excited. You appreciate it Europeanly. You're so welcome Americanly. Yeah, it's the wool, hand stitched, gold fabric, okay, red wool. The inside is linen, just pure undyed linen. So stoked. Thank you, James. Yes, it is gorgeous. It was totally worth the unreasonable amount of money that I spent on this cosplay. All right, I am not even done yet because I don't have any of the belts or swords or anything, and I am at $1,000. So we're getting there. But I got my tights. I got the thing. The jacket is on its way. I've got a muscle suit for underneath of it just because my shoulders aren't really that broad, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I even, you know what? I got super skinny legs. We're even gonna look like Luke Dale. All right, we skipped leg day here. Oh, you love Soas getting paid fairly. You love to see it. Absolutely. I have always been of the mind where there's a limited amount of things that I am capable of doing, and learning how to sew is not one of those things. Okay, so get his ass. So yes, I would much rather pay someone who is very good at what they do for a living to do something very nice for me. All right. And I've been saving money for it. And I've wanted to do a cosplay for a while, especially a really nice one. And that's what we're going to do. Me and Daddy are going to go to Comic-Con here in the state that we live in. And we're going to do that. It's going to be awesome. You're hard sewing multiple historic projects. Ooh, you can't do it either. Well, we're not going to like big Comic-Con. It's like one of the local ones, but it's a good tester because I'm trying to convince my husband. It was easier before I got my car accident on Friday because we had 2 vehicles, but now we have to spend money on a car. So there is that. But if we have the money for it, I'm trying to convince my husband to go to Liverpool Comic-Con because Neil Newbon, David Tennant, Luke, and Tom are all going to be there. And I was like, okay, well, it's all coming together, right? And it's right in the middle of football season, and he wants to go see Man City. So I'm like, babe, we should go to that, especially because tickets out of Tulsa right now, all right, $900 round trip, which is very good for American money, okay? It's impossible to leave this country. It's so expensive, okay? But we get in there. Yeah, my husband's a huge Man City fan. He's been a Man City fan since before they had money, though, so do not hate. Don't be so quick to hate. It is expensive to get here. It's expensive to come to and fro. But, you know, for like a full week. Yeah. Oh, no, just noting. Okay. Well, listen, I don't know what kind of mentee tally you're keeping that my husband liking Man City is something that you need to know, but thank you. Have fun with that information. Anyway, you guys, welcome in. I appreciate you guys coming. Thank you for the raid. This has been so fun. It is so nice to have you guys in my chat. If this is your first time seeing me on Tuesdays, we do turn down Tuesdays. We're relaxing. We're having a good time. We're just chilling, playing some Hello Kitty Epstein's Island Adventure. Okay. We're all being trapped here against our will by Hello Kitty. and yeah, on Fridays and Saturdays I play Baldur's Gate, and on Thursdays I do some D&D content. So if you guys are interested in any of that, please feel free to stick around and hang out. James, if you have to raid and run, I definitely understand. I appreciate you coming in. It is so nice to formally make your acquaintance, for everyone to see my face. That sounds lovely. What kind of D&D? So right now what I'm doing is, because I do not have people to play with, I am a forever DM, and I kind of prefer it that way. I love to DM. I homebrew everything that I am doing. Hold on. No, I gotta go back into this. Anyway. Anyway. So I'm doing a horror campaign right now that I'm building. That's what I'm doing live currently as far as the... No, it's okay. Listen, I do not mind sign tracking. I am a yapper. I have yapper as a tag on my thing for a reason, and it is because I will go off. Okay, so please do not feel bad. It is totally fine. I'm doing a few campaigns. I'd like to start live streaming some D&D campaigns. However, I did not have any players, so I was going to start making content until I do. Right now, what I'm building, because D&D just released like the new Ravenloft thing, so I'm doing a horror campaign that I'm really excited about, but I am not going to go off about it here because it is a lot to explain. I will on Thursday though, because I am building it live in front of people. Don't force me into center track. Oh yeah, there is a campaign. And then another one that I'm doing right now is called Oops All Heroes. It is just like a silly fun thing that I am trying to do. I think I'm going to start with that one. It is just fun. It's role play heavy, less combat, good for beginners. Just like a really fun, goofy, unserious campaign that I'm doing called Oops All Heroes, where the magic is going crazy in the Fey realm and they try to summon the world's greatest heroes to help them, but instead they get 5 schmucks. So that is what I'm going to be doing first, but on Thursdays right now I am building one. You're down for the beginners campaign. Yes, I saw that. We have to make sure the timing works out. Absolutely. We've got a few people who are interested now. I'm trying to kind of get a general sense of maybe like 1 or 2 more people, just so we can have a nice well-rounded campaign, and then we'll start talking about it. I am actively playing that one with my sister and friends right now on Saturdays. I'm not streaming it though because they're not really comfortable with that, but we're getting the kinks out. And once I get all the kinks out of it, I'm going to start working toward that not being a thing. You're glad you're not an Eternal DM? Really? Listen, it's not pain for me. I actually really prefer being the DM than I do to playing, because at my core, I was a theater kid who never got to do anything with that because of a lack of support from the quote-unquote support unit. So I didn't really get to do my theater thing, but now I can. So, oh, you have a show in 2 weeks. Congrats. Congrats. Amazing. I'm so happy for you. This sounds like fun. God, I used to be the thing. That used to be such a thing. I'm not going to take a trip down memory lane, though, where friendship is growing. I do have a game I'm supposed to be playing. Oh, you're doing Shakespeare. Oh, amazing. Which one? I was in A Midsummer's Night's Dream. Or at least, like, they made, like, a modern rendition of it. I played Titania. Or no, actually, I played Oberon, technically. Oh, you were Puck. Amazing. Amazing. What fun character to play. Yeah, so we did, it was called Lord What Fools, and it was a modern rendition of it because it was high school, and but we were not in, like, a big high school. We were at, like, a trade school, so it was, like, a lot of poor people, and the guy who ran our theater department he did the Canadian version of Broadway all the way through the 70s and 80s, and he was, like, really weird about the way he did things. So he was like, listen, everyone here is stupid. We're not doing Shakespeare. Everyone's going to tune out. It's going to be boring. But if we did a modern version of it, people would tune into that because it's funny. We have modern jokes, but we all still did me, like Oberon and Titania. They were kind of like combined into one character, and they kept all the original lines from that, and they still had it in iambic pentameter, but I was the only character doing that. But we weren't like a theater school, though. We were a trade school. So it was where they sent everybody who wasn't really smart enough to get into college and stuff like that. So we had a lot of like mechanics, all right, electricians, and nobody was interested in that in the polls, but we did that, and that was fun. So I was the Oberon / Titania character. It was a really good time. I was the only one who spoke in iambic pentameter. And I really loved the role, but it was the whole role was turned into goth baddie. So I was literally in like a corset with these big black Victoria's Secret wings, and I had a whip. And that was how they got everybody's attention. It was like a whip crack before I came on scene. And I was like, why are we doing this? Yeah, exactly. And then people are like, why did you end up goth? And I was like, listen, I had my like coming of age thing in this role, and I was stuck in it. You was a goth baddie as Lady Macbeth? Yes, we love a goth baddie, Lady Macbeth. Amazing. I do look a lot like our Titania, so you can see it. Well, fair, thank you, I guess. I'll take Queen of the Fairies. Bailey, what are you doing? What are you chewing on? Stop doing that, please. Sorry, my dog's sitting at my feet, and I keep hearing, like, crunching noises, and hey, stop! Stop. Every time I do that, he chews his own toenails off. Even, we keep him short and everything, but he chews his own toenails off just for fun. It's like nail biters, but he's like a dog nail biter. Hey, stop it, stop it, stop it. I give him a million other things to chew, but... Hearth, are you gonna love a specific episode? Oh, I am gonna love a specific episode of season 2. I can't wait. You guys, me and Daddy Karate are having a little like slumber party moment this weekend. We're gonna be binge watching Rivals. Yes. You didn't know they patched anxiety into dogs. Well, I have 2. One of them is anxiety made manifest. Okay. The other one. Hey, stop it. You literally, your toe ends in a bleeding stump, and then he walks around like, wah. I'm like, no shit, dude. Stop it, Bailey, stop it. It is not a Chi Mix, all right. Barry is an 80-pound XL American Bulldog, and then the other one is a if I'm hurt, you give treats. Listen, it's not even that. Leave some eps for us to watch. The last episode they aired it is so. Listen, I've watched the first episode of season 2, and I'm leaving it at that. Yes, he is. He's such a cute baby. He's a little XL American Bulldog. He's a baby. He's a big baby. But that's the problem is he is a big baby. And the other one, he is a Shiba Border Collie mix, and he can't even stand the sound of the rain because he starts freaking out. So he is literally anxiety. He is cat software running on dog hardware. Okay, I forgot what I was doing. We were talking about so many wonderful, beautiful things. Then I forgot. Yeah, classic Shiba, just 90% Nick and then 10% freaking out. And he screams, but not the way Shiba scream because he's part border collie, so he does this really obnoxious nonsense. You think I have to photograph eggs in this game? Yes, I've been photographing a lot of eggs. No, he doesn't roo. He goes, ah! That's the noise he makes. That's the noise. Yeah. Yeah, you. Okay, bye. Yeah, I was talking about you. I heard that noise and went, are you making fun of me? And I totally am. Yeah, he wails. That's the noise that he makes. He just wailing. I don't know what to do. See, the weird part about this game is that you need to bribe people into friendship in order to proceed with any quests, so. Boo. Oh, boy. My Melody. Give My Melody a lot of gifts this week. Good. Hey, girl. What's up, Sir Hans? How you doing? Obviously, Babish Toad, it's Karomi. Karomi is my favorite. You know. Karomi, just like me, loves to see, you know, we like to be edgy, we like to be a little goth, but then if you put us in a haunted house, we're gonna cry a little bit, you know? She's so cute and evil. She's pretending. It's a facade. She's actually, what's the... she's tsundere? What's the word? I'm not a weeb anymore. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sun. She's so sun. Yeah, that one. She's that. Alright. Well. I guess we'll just go try and bribe My Melody with gifts. No, hold on. Where's the float? Alright, we got... Buy all this really cool mermaid stuff, which is like mad sick. Should I buy all of the mermaid stuff? I think I should, right? Mermaid house? Good pick you could appreciate. Well, I'm so glad. Alright, I have that and I have that. We don't have that. Yeah, okay. We don't want the Aquaman pants. Alright, it's a little too Aquaman-y. We want Mermaid Princess. Oh my god, the shell bed? Classic. Do you guys remember shell beds? Or is it like a 90s baby specific thing? Back in the day, they used to have those like little mermaid shell beds. And me, I wanted to have my little mermaid dreams, you know? You do remember? Yes. Remember? You remember that? Oh, I'm out of whatever that is. Alright, we're out of barnacles, so that's good enough for now. Alright, little fitness guy. Okay, ladies, let's go. Let's see those leg lifts. Up, down, turn. Anyway, moving on. Not the 90s clock immediately. Yes, immediately. Every time. Yoink. Gotcha, bitch. Come here, you two. Bam! You love the little bat hairpin? Oh, thank you. I got bat wings on my back too, you see? And they flap, which I think is adorable. Yes. I was a little emo kid, okay. The bat, I was a little scene kid actually. The little bat hairpin, every time. It was a classic. The mid-2000s scene kid craze, that was me. We were there. I grew out of a lot of it, but not enough of it. It's not a phase, Mom. It's a way of life. And a little headband with a little black lace bow every time. Every time. Usually I don't do like full goth on... Well, I mean, this is full goth for me. I'm more like corporate goth, okay? We're a little alt. I don't do like the full like corpse makeup. But I wasn't gonna do that today. Usually on Tuesdays, we kind of tone it down a little bit, but while I was putting my eyeliner and mascara on, I fucked my face up. Girl, look, it was a mess. And I was like, well, you know what? It would be faster to just keep going than it would be to start over. So that's what we did. We just kept going. Yeah, eternal eyeliner. We just kept going until it was like everywhere. No, I didn't want to go back. No. I love the joy on her face taking that zip line. Oh, I wanted to go back to the swamp. Oh, it's not wrapped around yet. You're all good. No, but it was more than I anticipated. I tend to not wear as much makeup on Tuesdays. It's my day to be kind of... No! If you just walk toward it, it takes you all the way over. You don't even need to select it. Just touching it. Just touching it, it sends you. Listen, I would like to stay in the swamp. Why bother putting things around it that you need to collect if even brushing up against the wood is enough to send you zip-lining all the way across the park? Oh. Ugh. Jeez. Daddy, listen, don't make fun of me. As I said, this is a casual gaming experience for casual gamers. I am not good at things and I never claimed to be. God, it's not even Friday. I'm sober and everything. It's my job as a chat. That's fair. There's this alt baddie on social media who decorates her bald spot, and once she did a giant wing, it was so, oh, that sounds really cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave a bald spot though. We're just gonna get rid of it all. Just take it off. All of it. Get rid of it. I don't need it anymore. Quilled paper art. But no, guess again? Origami? Shadow puppets. You feel that? You missed my shave head. It was so much easier to maintain. Yeah, it really is. And I have enough going on in my life that having like the additional burden of hair, especially because a lot of it's falling out, I'm doing a very good job at hiding how much of it's missing on here. But you know, it's every time I take a shower, there's just huge handfuls of it. And I'm like, why am I holding on to this? You know, it's like holding on to negativity. Okay? It's a holding on to negativity and you just want to get rid of it. You're only halfway through the shirtless run and already thinking of what I'm going to do for the next run when I finish. Man, you are so dedicated. What are we going to do? A full naked run? Underwears only run? Boxers run? Hair is a chore. I don't actually mind doing it. It's just mine's always... I used to have big curly hair. I mean, like ringlet curls. And then my dad shaved my head because I had lice, right? And then it came back fine. It came back limp. And it's just fine, limp, and frizzy. And because I have such a skinny face, all right, I like same shape as a thumb. Having thin, flat hair isn't... It doesn't work. Okay, so honestly, it's so much easier to just wear wigs because I like to change my hair frequently anyway, so I'm so excited. My husband, like I said, he's totally cool with this. We're getting rid of all the hair for Hans Capon, so we're gonna have the nice lesbian haircut. I'm cool with that. He's cool with that. But I'm gonna get like these I have these green wigs I'm so excited about because I love green. It's my favorite color, and I want all that. Yes, we want the green hair. Time to join the lace front baddies. Exactly. Instead of holding on to something that's slowly trying to vacate my life, yeah, we're getting rid of it. It's annoying to keep up with the natural hair. It really is, especially because I'm pushing 40. All right, we've got a terminally ill husband. I'm chronically ill. We don't need this. We don't need it. Throw in that wig and go, baby. Everyone keeps bothering you? Ew, Daddy. Tell them what's up. Tell them you're busy, okay? Don't let them bother you like that. We don't need that. Hot girls don't get bothered by people. Free Daddy from the people. Yes. Listen, everyone, for the very, very low price of free $99, I will call your place of employment and fake an emergency, okay? To save you from the public, I will absolutely call and pretend to be a sick relative. Oh my gosh! Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Wow, that is so sweet of you. I really appreciate that, you guys. I'm at 80 now. That is crazy. That is crazy. I didn't think this was coming. Thank you, El Giggity, for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh my god, did I miss chat? Hold on, let me catch up on chat real quick because I've been like yapping. Sir Hans popped in and then I just kept talking. Sir Hans, I hope you're well. Sir Hans, are you home from the lake? Are you home from your riding retreat at the at your summer home? How did that go? Yap maxing. I put yapper on the tags for a reason. All right, we yap max. I'm a talker. I sit at home all the time with nothing but my husband to chat at, and he is not about it. So, get me going, and I'll be going. Ooh, what's this? What a strange fountain! Where do they get the water? A fountain here in the middle of the city. How do you have this much energy? Can you have some? A lot of caffeine and medication. Adderall, mostly. Next round, KCD Misery Run, Hardcore R, negative perks, no swords, no potions, no poisons, no stealing, just suffering. Oh my gosh. Al dente's Fortuna, fuck that. How do I have this much energy? You know what? Like, it doesn't feel like a lot of energy to me because I'm actually way worse than this typically. At least I used to be before the chronic fatigue set in. That fibromyalgia be getting you, you know what I mean? But you take the right combination of medicine and it sort of like goes beyond the fatigue and directly similar into running on fumes, so that like kind of fake energy you get when you've been up for 2 days and your body's pushing its limits. That's kind of what I'm on right now. Oh, KCD. The KCD2, I think, would be the easier one to do that specific set of events. All negative perks and whatnot. KCD1 is already an incredibly difficult game. So I guess it depends on how much you're willing to put yourself through. If you really hate yourself, then do KCD1. If you want to play yourself out of it, because that's what would happen to me. If I was putting myself through that, it would be a situation where once I was done, I would not be playing that ever again. So, I guess. But I think if you're doing all hardcore perks, KCD2 would still be a playable experience. So I might do that, personally. You find melee easier in the first one? And 1 doesn't give you an achievement. That's true. If you're achievement maxing, then definitely do that. Yeah, so I'll do CFS into the zombie mode. Yeah. Yeah. That is where I am at most of the time, but I can muster up enough. As like the thing is, I'll get off stream here, and then I'll just go make myself some soup and then read a book for the rest of the day. Make it so bad I never touch the game again and finally move on. I mean, you could do that too. You could do that too, but I think the pull of Henry is too strong. Honestly, he's got too much aura. It's like a vacuum. It would suck you back in eventually. You would just have to find some kind of weird new creative way to do that, which is why once I finished that first one, I did not touch it again. I needed to let it sit. Okay? I needed to let it stew. So that way I can still remember the good time that I had. So when I go back to it, it's not a tedious experience for me to get through, which is why I'm not touching it again until it's time for my speed run. Yeah. Yeah. KCD1 is your happy place? That's funny because it's the exact opposite for me. KCD1 is enraging, but I played the second one first, so I think that's probably why. I got very spoiled by the second game. Yeah. Oh my god, my whole chat thing got messed up. Yeah. Yeah, I played the second one first. I never heard of it before, and I used to play video games all the time. Then I stopped. Life just got a little too much. So this is me becoming back into getting into video games. And I have played Dragon Age Inquisition a million times. I've played Baldur's Gate a million times. And this one was suggested to me, and I was like, okay, I'll try it. It's not really my thing. I don't want to play as some like dude, you know what I mean? But honestly, Medieval Himbo Simulator was probably the most fun I've had in a long time. So yeah, getting back into something you love. Exactly. After a very, very long hiatus, I decided to do that, and I found myself enjoying it so much I was talking to myself all the time, which is the only reason, KCD2 is the only reason I started streaming. I was having such a good time, and I didn't have anyone to talk to about it, but the community seemed like such a lovely place. Yeah, exactly. You feel like Henry's just some guys, you know? Just some guys. Just two bros, and we're having a good time. Hanging out. Ooh, okay. Obsidian Shard. We'll do that. Cooking Adventures Pizza Edition. Can I even make pizza? What is going on? Okay, Totally Charming, Daily Quest, take a selfie with Kuromi. That's why I needed to go back there. Hold on. Map. Go. Take a selfie, I forgot. That was the whole reason I came here, was to take a selfie. Oh, no, let's take it this way, huh? Oh my gosh, can everyone... Alright, I don't think it actually matters, so we're just gonna get a tight in here with the mailbox. Bam! Did it. +1 friendship. Oh, you get a friendship point for taking selfies. The bathhouse scene literally is just two bros chilling in a hot tub. Yes. Yes! Just two guys chilling in a hot tub, one on either end, except it wasn't a very big hot tub. No feet apart because they are! Exactly. Exactly. Just their lovely bisexual moment. Alright, we did the daily... Barry, what are you doing? You are too big to be under my desk. You're too big. Come here. What are you doing? You're too big! You're too big! Barry, you're so big! You're such a big baby! Get out from under there! He loves hanging out under my desk. You're too big! You're like 80 pounds. And this is a little desk. Alright, that's fine. That's okay. Oh my god. I hate when he's under there because I'll be playing, like, yesterday I was working on my D&D campaign and I'm making this map and I'm like balls deep, right? I'm locked in. We're ready to go. And I've got Mr. Dave 123 up on my thing and I'm like zoned in. I'm listening. I'm hanging out. I'm making this map and then all of a sudden I just feel a hot tongue slip between my toes. And I was like, I had to get up and walk around. What do you mean not Dave again? I love Dave. No, nasty. Yes. Imagine being so locked in and then just like wet flap between the toes. I was so done. I was like, I'm done. I logged off. I shut my computer down. I was like, I'm leaving. We're getting out of here. I quit life. It was disgusting. You just bought your stream deck? Oh, yay! Hopefully they'll get to you on time. Absolutely. That'll be amazing. Oh boy, I'm so excited for you. Having a stream deck is amazing. Like, look how fast I can just swap between all these things. It's so good. You can just go. You can just go. It's amazing. Wet tongue between the toes is nightmare fuel. It really is. It's like wet socks, you know? It's wet socks. It's wet sock feeling. But the fact that it came out of nowhere, I was like, you know, my chin disappeared into my neck because of how hard I cringed. Parched. Oh my god, I can't even do anything until I buy enough friendship. Talk to Hello Kitty. Alright, fine. Alright, we took the selfie. Let's go hang out with Hello Kitty. Apparently we're all vampires, so don't need to get any sleep here. Your toenails would roll up in horror. They really did. Every single, like, all of the hair on my body stood up on end. It was awful. Awful. I wanted to cry. I'm not gonna lie. He does that, though, when you're not expecting it. I'll be laying in bed, hanging out, and I'm like, cool, I've got my book open. He, like, still in bed. He's a big cuddle bug. He's a big baby, and we love that. We love a cuddly dog, okay? We love it. But if you know, I'm reading and I'm not paying attention to him. If he starts crying, I won't do anything. Obviously, I'll give him a little pat. Okay, because we don't reward bad behavior. But then, just like tongue in my ear. Out of nowhere. He'll be like laying, he'll be passed out, he'll be snoring, and then just like into my ear. Like, nope. Or while I'm asleep, if he's like nervous or he needs a hug or something and I'm out cold, just tongue in my mouth. Please. No, it's okay. Listen, I think it's a caps lock moment. Slug in the ear. Yeah, it was disgusting. He knows though. He knows. Between the toes, okay, in the ear and in the mouth when I'm not expecting it. That's the only time he ever tries that shit is when I'm not ready. He'll do it. With impunity. Rude. Criminal. It really is. He knows what he's doing. Everyone's like, oh, he's so dumb. And then my brother, he's the one who gave him to me. But he was always my dog in the first place. Every time I come over there, he was always so stoked to see me. So when my brother's like, okay, well, you know, his girlfriend left after getting these two big ass dogs. Now he can't take care of them. She left without them it was for a good reason though. But he's like, I'm getting rid of these dogs. And I was like, please don't get rid of Barry. I need Barry, please. So they brought him to me in April and he's been just obscenely happy ever since. But they were always going off about how dumb he is. He's such a dumb dog. And he really does. It seems like he's got one brain cell and he's using it to love you, but he knows. He's extremely manipulative. He's playing dumb. He knows how to push your buttons perfectly. He can't be too stupid. Exactly. Exactly. He knows exactly what the fuck he's doing. Hold on. I don't have the recipe for pizza. Where do I get recipes? Lady, please. I don't need any more tofu. Just smart, just not in the way I want. Yeah, no, listen, he's somewhat obedient for the most part. But, yeah, he's a big, There's something about him, you know? Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I love you. He's got one of those big whip tails too, so if you end up in his line of fire, you're getting tore up. Okay. Yep. Yeah, no, I love it when you put your asshole directly on my foot. That's cool. Okay. Nasty. Yes, exactly. Bowie. Great. Cool. Karomi wants to chat. Oh, not Karomi. My Melody wants to chat. What do you want? You wanna swamp marshmallow? You know what? If I could live in a place where marshmallows literally grew on plants, I would be so excited. Okay, well then what's with why the thing over your head? Why the thing? Ooh, hold on. We got spooky mirror. Love that. Spooky lamp. We love spooky lamp. Yes. Marshmallow root has entered the chat. Just not the same. I love marshmallow root. I make a tincture for heartburn with marshmallow root. Delicious. I heard a noise. What was that? Oh, good. My homeowner's insurance just kicked in. Thanks for the heads up. And my husband is here. When the devs reward players for keeping the worst horse in the game, and it's a picture of Pebbles. My husband is so rude. The devs reward you for keeping the worst horse in the game. My husband's never played this game ever. He's never played KCD, but he knows that I play it. And then he just sent me a picture of that game with Pebbles. Yes, I've absolutely done that. Well, the first time I played, I did not play the first one, so I wasn't sure what the lore was with Pebbles, so I ended up with a horse named Mark. And honestly, Mark was incredible. What a great horse. So I had no loyalty to Pebbles at first. Mark, that's some... I know, exactly. That's why I got him. I was like, you can't turn down a horse named Mark. I love animals with people names. You know what I mean? Oh, to keep Von Burgos horse. Yes. That would have been a good one too. Rich people horses are always the best. Pebbles is bad in the first game, but the best in the second game. She becomes the best. For sure. But Mark was just top tier. I don't even remember where I got Mark, but he was incredible. He was so fast and nothing could knock him over. I almost never got dehorsed except for like those couple of times where I was pushing it. A few reasonable times I got dehorsed. Your lizard is called Salim. Nice. You cannot remember even seeing a Mark. It must have been a no, I bought him. I bought Mark from a merchant. I just don't remember where. I bought him specifically because he had a human name. You upgrade the saddle, though you don't have an issue with KCD1 Pebbles. That's fair. I mean, I don't have an issue either. I just, you know, I didn't have any loyalty to a horse I'd never met before in my life. Let's do some crafting here. We're gonna be doing a thing. I love people names on animals so much. Ugh, I got an ad starting in 3 minutes. You guys, let's play a game. Tell me what kind of ad you got. I want to know what the algorithm is feeding you. For example, if you were not here earlier, I was talking about the fact that even though I had not met Pebbles the first time I played that game. I had never played the first one. I had no idea. Okay, I'm talking about KCD2, Daddy. I'd never met Pebbles before. No loyalty. What am I talking about? Yeah, tell me what kind of ad you get. The algorithm is a lie. I still get only things. The opening sequence? I ride Pebbles into the game, yes, absolutely, but I did not understand her significance is what I meant, you know? I don't know, every time I've played a game that was like medieval themed, it's just the horse is just the tool that you get. You don't bond with it. I've never met that horse before, other than like I saw it in the opening sequence, but you know, I didn't put a lot of stock in the tutorial mode. I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I started that game at all. At all. I had no idea. In fact, when I started that game, I had to go back and restart it again because I realized I'd been playing it wrong. By trying to play it like you do a normal video game. It's not a normal video game. It's an open world game. I'd never done that before. I was so confused. How wrong? That's so funny. I was. Listen, I was wrong. I didn't know any better. It was a learning experience, okay? When I made it all the way... The first time I played it, when I made it all the way to Kuttenberg, and I was only like a level 8 in most things. I was like... why? I like literally, I'd get into one fight and I would die immediately. How was I playing it wrong? I followed a linear path through main quests only. I did not realize that doing chores built your strength and other things. Okay. A lot of... Yeah, basically how Tom put. Yeah, I didn't enjoy much. I didn't know the side quests existed. You know, normally the game just throws... Listen, you can be mean to me. I didn't know. I know now. Okay. But yeah. I had a pretty linear experience based off of, you know, games that I used to play, such as Assassin's Creed, Baldur's Gate. It kind of shoves what you need to do in your face. This game did not do that. And that was not what I was used to. I figured it out, but it was a hard learned experience. I didn't steal anything. I didn't pickpocket anybody. I had the same equipment from Trotsky well into Kuttenberg. I was dying constantly. It didn't work. It didn't work. Okay, it's fine. It was bad. I don't watch Tom because she can't get up that early. Correct. Yeah. No, I don't. We don't do that here. We don't get up early. Ooh, that one's nice. We're gonna do a mermaid house. Oh, under the sea? We love the moving wallpaper. This is giving 90s coastal bathroom. Okay, with the clear candles. You fall asleep during the American streams, Ferris Fair? Yeah, that's fine. I don't get up till like 11. Oh my gosh! Thank you! Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Kuko Ruza. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome to my hearth. Howdy, howdy. How are you? Yes, jelly candy. Exactly. The 90s jelly candies. Bubbish. That is what I'm talking about. The ones that you couldn't resist sticking your finger into. Hi, Kuko. Oh, do you guys know each other already? Welcome in. This is my hearth. I am the Havoc. This is my hearth behind me. There she is. Hi. We're playing Hello Kitty Epstein's Island Adventure right now. Let me see. We need to filter by mermaids. We want ocean themed, okay? We want the sea. Okay, we have ocean themed? What is this? Hold on. Just need to find the items and see what the theme is. Slightly oilier afterwards. You had a layer of dust stuck to the top, never lit. Yes. He raided you a couple times recently. Oh, amazing. Well, welcome in. Yeah, Epstein's Island Adventure. Hello Kitty's Epstein's Island Adventure. Yeah. Hello, Epstein Island Adventure. Listen, she trapped us here. She brought us on here in a private jet under the guise of being on vacation. And oh my God, we have lemon theme. I'm building a lemon theme house next. She brought us here under the guise of a vacation, and then the plane crashed, and now we're all trapped here because what the whole island is like run down, and she's like, well, I guess you're gonna have to let me get it back into condition before we can get out of here. It's like, okay, cool. So we're slave labor, and that's what we're doing. You gotta make dinner? Okay, hold out for last day's stream for a bit and then snork me. Okay, fair enough. I'll be here. It's almost 11. Oh, good. God bless you. El Giggity, Geico ad, Amex ad, Acura ad, Apple Cash ad, Universal Orlando Resort, and Apple Creator Studio. That's the only one that makes sense is the Universal ad. See, I'm telling you, the algorithm doesn't exist. Okay. You'll keep me running? Okay. Listen, I'll be here for a little bit longer. I'm going to hang out until Dave comes on, then I'm going to go bother Dave again. We got a chair. Yeah, the Universal Orlando Studio is the only one that makes sense. I mean, same for me. One, I love a theme park. But yeah, I'm telling you, the algorithm doesn't exist. It's just kind of whatever is based on your demographic. Reef bookshelf. Okay, so that's the tag is a shell. There it is. Let's go. Okay, so we already have a bed. Oh no, okay. We'll do the white ones for right now. We'll put a nice pedestal over here, just for now. We have another coffee table? Or is it just the one? I'm gonna do 2 reef houses. A bookshelf, we love that. We'll put it right here. Actually, we'll put it over here by this chair. You know, have a nice sit down, read. Another column here by the front door, maybe, right? No, it's a little much. It's a little much. Too many columns, you know? How many columns do you really need? We'll put this by the front door. A little entryway. Love that. Love that. Half wall, which we can put here. You just drove 3 hours. You had no time, and then James streamed. Oh my gosh. Girl, go eat. Go get some food in ya, okay? Please. Please. Put the nice chase lounge over here with this table. Little lounge corner. We love a lounge corner. Listen, this isn't really decorated super nice, but I am mostly doing it because I just need the furniture in the room. It's fine. We have more for the other room. I love this bed. Oh my god, look at the shell bed! We're going to put that one there. We are going to remove that. Excellent. Excellent. How many columns do you need? Shocked ancient Greek noises. Panicking in ancient Greek. No, I do not want to remove all decorations. Let's get out of here. All right, cool. House. Nope. Come on, leave. Leave! Yeah, I need to take a quick potty break, okay? I need to take a quick potty break, everybody. Enjoy my Be Right Back song. I worked very hard on it. I just need to go tinkle. I need to go check on my very sick chicken. Okay, yes, go piss girl. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back, you guys. Anyway, hold on.
Val the Goblin boots the game, swears today she'll play it right. But the music's loud, the controls are cursed, and she's already lost the fight. She dodges towards the threat on the right, trips on stakes that aren't even there, but she grins like a menace with fire in her eyes, 'cause giving up she wouldn't dare. Oh, Val the Goblin tries again, misses every jump by 10, laughs too loud, cries at cutscenes, sings off key at NPCs. She'll tell you tales that make no sense, but damn, you'll stay. She's radiant, chaos, charm, and gremlins in. Val the Goblin tries again. She threatens bosses with interpretive dance, serenades them with shaky rhymes. She dies, respawns, forgets the plan. It's tragedy, but with better vibes. She'll pause the game to overshare some story that derails the plot. You came to watch her fail with style, and babe, she gives it all she's got. Oh, Val the Goblin tries again. This click queen of chaos spin, screaming, singing, snack break healing, emotional support, drink at her desk. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll lose your breath. It's art disguised as mild distress. Through every flop, she's still a sense. Val the Goblin tries again. She's the storm that hugs you after a disaster with a heart of gold. Every meltdown, every cackle is a legend waiting to be told. Val the Goblin tries again, fails with style, repeats, begin to joy is loud. Her heart's
I'm so glad you guys like my song. That one was fun to record. It's gonna be forever to make that, and it will be the first and last song I have ever made on my own. Never again. Never. That was so tedious. I hated every minute of it. Yes, 90s alt girl, exactly. Yes. That's exactly what I was going for. 90s alt girl love interest, yes. I have a lovely voice for thank you. Thank you. When I have been warming up and practicing and getting ready for it, I do okay. Give me that. Barry, get up. Oh my gosh. Stop holding my controller hostage. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, he's a very good boy. He's a very good boy. He didn't want to let me pick my controller up. The song is banging. Thank you. I appreciate it, you guys. I worked very hard on that. I'm a big karaoke queen, but only like very specific songs. 90s angry girl rock is pretty much the limit of my singing. Anything else can't do. I'm a contralto. I can do Cher. I can do Cher. All right. We can have a lovely Cher moment. I have a super deep voice. I'm a contralto. So I can either start screaming like Alanis Morissette, or we can do Cher, and that's it. Yes. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside myself. I really don't think it's strong enough now. Do you believe? I used to do that one. We went on a cruise, and I did that song, and all the super drunk old people. I was like 15, and I was doing that song back when I still had my tonsils, and I didn't sound all beat up like I'd been smoking for 40 years. I did that song when I was 15, and all the drunk old people were like, yeah! And then people were buying me drinks, and I was like, I'm 15, and they're like, it's okay! Listen, if you can sing that song, you're old enough to drink. It is a banger for a reason. Exactly. Or Turn Back Time. That one's a classic one. I'll do that one at gay bars whenever I'm out. That's the only time I can do that song without people being like, ugh, you know? Ooh, we range from Johnny Cash to Neil Young. Okay. Oh, sorry. My dad used to do Johnny Cash. My dad had a super deep voice. And so him and my mom would do Johnny Cash and June Carter. And then occasionally, if my mom was busy, they would take me there. Your range starts and stops at Green Day. Green Day is pretty easy because if you just plug your nose and start singing, then you're good to go. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? Yeah, easy. Classic Green Day. Alright, cool. Okay, can't do shit. I'm sure you can. You're pretty good with the song Tequila. Are you talking about the one where you don't say anything and then they just say tequila? That one? Okay, Danhausen. Yeah, that's the one. All right, okay, Giddy, I see you. I feel you. I've seen people do that when at karaoke at like a wedding where it's just the song and then they're up there bebopping and then they go tequila and then the whole crowd goes wild. That one's a classic one. Everyone's trashed. I'm not gonna lie. That one or Sweet Caroline. Listen, that's the white people anthem. All right, everyone. It used to be Journey, you know, but when you combine the white people of Europe as well, Sweet Caroline is the white people anthem. Okay. So yeah, you can't play Sweet Caroline, I think, in most English-speaking countries without having an entire group go, ba, ba, ba. And so my dad used to do that one for karaoke all the time. In fact, funny story, my 21st birthday, I had just broken up with my boyfriend. My parents had no idea. They invited him out with us as a surprise. My parents took me out for my 21st birthday because I didn't have any friends at the time. And we went to a pub, and it was Thursday, but it was in the middle of finals week, so it was empty. It was an empty bar. My dad, they were doing karaoke that night. My dad was like, this one's dedicated to my daughter. And then he did Sweet Caroline, but he didn't feel like enough people were listening to him the first time. So he went on to do it 2 more times in a row because nobody was there to go, ba, ba, ba. Friends in Low Places, the group of friends. That was another fun one. Mr. Brightside Erasure. It was cute. Listen, it was cute until my dad started asking the waitress for a side of her with every order that he made. So that was just kind of my dad. That bitch is back from the lurk. What's up, Count Swagula? Welcome back from your lurk. We out here hanging out. Killing time. This has been a really yappy stream. This has been a yap-tastic stream, but you know what? I kind of love it. I kind of love it. That's so cute. No? Yeah. Yeah, that was my dad. My mom, big whore. Huge whore. Lower back tat. And she was there, and she kept ordering me redheaded sluts. Kind of depressed. We're playing like shit so far, but here to talk the yeah. Oh no! Who's playing? Hold on, who's playing right now? I haven't been paying attention today. My husband's not here to wake me up every single morning with him screaming every time there's a goal of some sort, so I don't know who's doing what. Yeah, my mom had a tramp stamp. My parents were 80s hair metal people. All right, here, let me just take it off of this game real quick. Okay, so we can listen to some music while I tell this story. My parents were riding high off of the 80s hair metal craze, you know? So big into coke, drugs, hoeing. Those were my parents. They were swingers. And my mom had a tramp stamp of the sex symbol, like the symbol, like scientifically for like male and female, had them like intertwined like this with like grapevines around it. You know, like a whore. I was like, yes, let's just advertise sex. Well done, mother. So that's what my mom did. And my dad, however, went in the opposite direction with his one and only tattoo. He had American flag, eagle riding a motorcycle on top. Which is funny because my dad was such a Democrat and so anti most American things. Like, on one hand, listen, my family, I'm writing a memoir. I'm not kidding. I'm writing a memoir because my family was the sitcom. Okay. My grandmother, she was a nun before she had my dad. So super strict Catholic upbringing on one side, completely white trash upbringing on the other. Okay. My parents were very smoke Newports in the house people kind of type shit. Definitely sitcom material. Sending me my ex nun being strict. Yeah. Well, my grandma, she was a Holocaust survivor. So she was like 14 when she became a nun, and they were like, okay, well, how about you go live your life a little, and then if this is still something you want to do, come back. But then she ended up getting married. But man, my grandma did not pity the fool. All right, she was not having anybody's shit. Oh, a chest. Like, she was the worst, honestly. After watching her entire family get slaughtered in front of her and then put into slavery because she was really, really large as a farm girl. My grandma at 14 was 6'2" and she had a size 13 shoe. And she was very, very, very muscular because she was a farm girl. So when the Nazis came looking for slaves and all the men were sick because it was toward the end of the war, they grabbed my grandma instead. So my grandma got enslaved. She worked as a slave for a few years and ended up being a really big thing. So when she came to America, she would not tolerate anybody's bullshit. Oh, I'm sorry. Boo-hoo. Your life is super hard. I'm sorry. You have a house? I'm sorry. You have a house to live in? And you're complaining? Oh, fa. Yes. Thank you, El Giggity. Thank you for the fa. Reptile's not here. That's usually the one he does. Yeah. Your family's full of deep cut lore. You don't even know the half of it. My grandma was such a bad bitch, though. Okay, nothing to do up there. She would take stuff out of the oven with her bare hands because her hands were so fucked up from like doing all of that labor. She would mash potatoes with her bare hands too because nothing could quite get it as smooth as doing that herself. Somewhere out there, yeah, we're gonna get Reptile to come back because he heard the fa happening without him. That's so fair. Okay, vibes, yeah. But she also had like, imagine if you've ever seen American media, the classic like Italian mother's basement with like the wood paneled walls and then just biblical references everywhere. There was like a crucifix in every room because nothing traumatizes a child more than the depiction of a man being murdered up on the wall staring at you while you're trying to sleep, right? Iron hands, very odd. She didn't barely use tools. She also would do things like she had a full total hip replacement, but then she had some roof tiles that needed to be replaced. So she did that 2 days after being released from the hospital, busted her stitches open, stuffed the wound full of paper towels, and drove herself back to the hospital and did not. She was also like, you know, like, being Polish, and that was the reason that she got taken into things. Because a lot of people you hear a lot about what happened to the Jewish people, but you forget that the Nazis also took the Poles, the Jews, you know, any dirty Slavs, quote unquote, that they saw fit to take, right? So my grandma's mind, and this is a really shit take, if the Jewish people just converted to Christianity and stopped being Jewish, then the Nazis wouldn't have done that and her family would still be alive. So she left the Holocaust anti-Semitic, which was bizarre. It was like a really shit take. And so living in a multicultural community, she would beat other people's children. She screamed at Jews. You know, she was just she was a mess. My grandma was a mess. Yeah, Poland was really hit hard. It was pretty bad. Yay! Where does this one take me? And this one's not going to automatically. Yeah, your grandma also fled the Nazis. Ah. and then was anti-refugees, right? Weird. It's like, okay, I'm sorry, you were a refugee, and now you're like, no refugees. But my grandma was also a huge, like, feed the poor, you know, type person, because, you know, obviously she was Christian. Even if she did it begrudgingly, she still did it. Where am I? I'm in, like, an Old West. That's you, kind of? Me! Definitely the Catholic urge to feed everyone before yourself. Yeah, yeah. Feeding people is my love language now as a result. Oh, look, another egg. Here we go. But yeah, my grandma was 6'3". My grandma was Peggy Hill. If you guys have ever watched King of the Hill, I'm not kidding. I'll find this picture and I'll put it in my Discord, okay? If you guys... Oh, you can't see it. Oh my god, I've been playing the game this whole time. My bad. I've been talking. I just put it back on, but still. I haven't done much. I fixed the zip line and went across, and now I'm here, okay? There we go. That's as far as I got. Anyway, yes, I will put a picture of my grandma when I find it in the Discord. My grandma and grandpa were Hank and Peggy Hill. Like, just, it's such a spot on. My grandma was 6'3", a huge shoe. Everyone thought she was a man. My grandpa, just this kind of like short, pudgy dude. Here we go. Hello. That's so funny, yeah. It's truly uncanny. You can't unsee it once you see it, and that's kind of the people who raised me. And then my dad was 7 feet tall and just an autistic weirdo. Just so weird, my dad. This looks like Frontier City, Dottie. Have you ever been to Frontier City, Dottie? Oh, I know. Gudetama is the... I love Gudetama. I lived in Japan for 3 years, and I collected so much Gudetama shit while I was there. It was obscene. Oh, sorry, like that 90% of my chats are LMAO. No, it's okay, you're allowed. I get it. I'm not complaining. +1 shiny. Is that what those are called? They're just called shinies? I love that. I love that. Yay! Pink dye. Excellent. Excellent. You're a Hangydoon fiend myself? Okay. Hangyodon. Hangyodon? Hangyodon. Listen, I've never heard these words said out loud, so I have no idea how to pronounce them. You went to Japan, they'd have to drag me out by the scruff of my neck. I tried really hard to stay. I gave the government a full memo of why it would be cheaper to leave me in Japan than it would have been to send me back, but the lady who was in charge of cutting my orders was really a bitch about it. I'm not gonna lie. She's like, no, fuck you. So they spent the extra money to replace me instead of just leaving me where I was at, because that lady just didn't like other women. She was a real pick-me-ass bitch. You know what I'm talking about? One of those women. It was not a girl's girl. Definitely not a girl's girl. So they sent me to DC instead, when I could have just easily filled in a spot that my friend was leaving, but I digress. Japan was great, though. You need to make a D&D character that collects shinies, just a fucking crow with a hammer. That would be hilarious. Some goblin with, like, ADHD. Oh, a dragonborn that collects shinies. Because dragons have hordes, they keep shiny hordes. And that was the one trait that they kept from their dragon ancestors, was the, like, the incessant need to collect shiny objects. There you go. There you go. Brilliant. And yeah, it is sad. Babush, it is sad. You had to play a crow warrior with a raven's beak as a babysitter character for the teen group I held run. Oh, that's amazing. I fell down. Well, that's really annoying. All right, well, I guess that's where that goes. Bake a pineapple stack cake. I already did! How many cakes do I need to bake before you end this quest? Shit. No, map. Map! If there is a place you want to go, I'm the one you need to know. I'm the map. He was thinking ADHD, Goliath, but Goblin works too. That one also is funny. But yeah, I think Dragonborn would be a funny one to do that with. She's just there to stand in the back menacingly and hold the loot. Fair enough. You gotta let the teenagers do what they do, you know? The local library here holds D&D nights on Thursdays. And I kind of want to run one because I love getting new people into it. They want to TPK again. That's the only half of my business, right? You've never played Oh Giggity? Yeah, it's not for everyone. It's kind of like playing an open world video game, except you can't see anything in front of you, so you just have to play pretend. And I think that's a difficult one for a lot of people. You've been interested, but I don't know anyone who plays. Fair enough. If you have like a little bit of money that you're willing to spend, you could always go to Start Playing. They have people running games constantly that you can kind of jump into if you want to learn how to play that way. But also check out your local game shops or local libraries, because they tend to have a lot of people playing games there that you can join and check out that way. And there are some fun online groups. You can check the Looking for Group Reddit. Is another really fantastic resource for finding people to play games with. Half the people at the Magic the Gathering tournaments will also have D&D. Yes. Go to local cons, go to Magic groups. All those people, they be doing shit. They just be out there doing shit. You know, I love an unlimited inventory. I really do. I don't know what to do with all these pumpkins, though. Looking Adventures Pizza Edition. I can't do that one. Do I have anything yet? Missing Friends, Missing Gifts. I can't even do that one yet because I can't find half these people. Ugh. Kuromi, come back here. I need to give you your welcome gift. It's not there. Why? Ta-da! But you called her a crony for a second? Yeah, my crony here. Just two goth baddies having a good time. Yay! We leveled up. Story quest, deep. Oh, fine. Thank God, a quest I can do. But that's one. That's when I feed his deep cut for a very specific type of campaign. Yes. I feel like that one would have to be very specific, but it would be fun when it happened. Fear. Yeah, I got what you mean. Deep diving. Talk. Oh, okay. Well, I just walked away from her, but that's okay. Boo, 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 boo. Excuse me, bitch. Donde está? Be walking around all over the place, disappearing and shit. Yay, a snorkel. Oh, I can go find that other guy now. Huzzah. Huh, I guess you just get in there. No. Excuse me. I don't want to... Ah, I see. I see. Excellent. Apparently they don't need to breathe here either. Oh my god. I have your thing. Can you drown in the kids game? Apparently not. Apparently not. Here's your necklace back. Can I keep the snorkel? Okay, sorry, I had to make a wildly unladylike noise. My allergies are killing me. Every time I move to a new place, my sinuses just go, we're not dealing with this. We're not doing this. You know what I mean? In Japan, it was all the fucking flowers. In the East Coast, it was also all the fucking flower. In Georgia, it was just I don't know if you guys have ever been to Georgia, just green everywhere. Yes, oh giggity, I have seen Happy Tree Friends. I loved Happy Tree. Oh, dude, I was a huge Happy Tree Friends person, and that as a game would be fun. Is there not a Happy Tree Friends game? Actually? Is there really not? The best one, the Crackpot Show, or the Crack Pet Show Happy Tree Friends edition, released for modern consoles and PC. A roguelite bullet hell chaos starring the original characters from Happy Tree Friends. Well, there's that. There is that at least. For whatever that's worth. The grass is my nemesis. Everything is my nemesis. It doesn't even need to be green. This shit is a nightmare. I can't breathe. And then here it's just so dusty. Yeah. So dusty. And now I live out in the middle of the country, so there's just like hella green everywhere, and I just can't. And I have to go outside every day because I gotta feed chickens and like water gardens and all kinds of farm shit. And then I come back inside and I'm like leaking out of every hole in my face, you know what I mean? I'm like, it's been a great day on the farm. I'm so glad we did this. They should have a Smiling Friends video game. I would love that, but I feel like that's just the same vibe.
Okay. I'm almost there. I think the
biggest
biggest
stars is up behind you. I love Smiling Friends. I feel like that's just that that weird British game though. Smiling Friends, like the same vibe as that weird British game where you just run around slapping stuff. It's just that game. A Smiling Friends game would be funny. Keep people from committing suicide. You're learning things that you've never considered existing. There you go. There you go. And see, if that ain't the shit. That's what life's all about, you know? Learn about new things, even if it's weird. Thank you for something. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh god. I needed to... I went to the wrong waypoint. This one. I figured it out. Wish you were something. Thank you for something. Wish you for something. You can't remember, but I wish Mr. Brage would play it. What, that British game? He did, didn't he? Wait, I can't craft the snorkel? What do I need? What is that, though? It doesn't tell me what the ingredient is. What is the ingredient? How do I get that? What is that? What is the ingredient, though? It doesn't tell me what the ingredient is. No. Oh my god, I just want to get to my... There it is. Friendship? It's chocolate. Ah. How the heck do I get chocolate? Thank you, Algoggity. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh my god, come on, you're 36 years old. Stop being beat by a children's game! Be smarter than the children's game. Chocolate? Did somebody say chocolate? You've never played this, so you could be wrong. Ah, okay. Well, quit lying to me. Gift shop? No, you don't have anything at the gift shop. Who am I kidding? I bet Hello Kitty sells it. Hey, bitch. You've trapped me here on this island against my will. Do you have chocolate? I can't trade with her? fine. No chocolate here, just coffee sitting out for strangers. I see. Weird. Oh, one more. We summon him like Bloody Mary. Another Dave mention. How many times is that? Oh, you said Mr. Beige is Dave. Sorry, when I think Beige, I think Luke Dale. So I thought you were talking about Luke. No, I was not talking about Dave. The SpongeBob guy. Chocolate? Chocolate? Oh, yeah, I meant Luke as well. But who did another Dave mention? Was it? I didn't talk about Dave. Who mentioned Dave? We're gonna summon him like Bloody Mary? Who did what? I didn't do that. No, I don't care. Got anything funny? Oh, Dave played the game, but I wish Luke would play it. Yes! I thought Luke played it. The British game? Or are you talking about, yeah, the little British game with the slapping? I swear Luke played that. I did read the chat. I was responding to what you said. That's what I said when you said I hope Mr. Beige would play it. I thought he did. I swear I saw him play that. Like, I watched Luke Dale play that weird British slappy game. He just didn't do the thing. Stop bullying me! Stop gaslighting me! Of course I read chat, okay? I just don't understand most of it because I can't read. Babush, could you help? What do you mean? I'm done. I'm over it. Yeah, with what? I thought it was pretty settled. Cook pizza at the pizza oven. Okay. Ooh, pizza sounds good. There is a pizza oven. It is over here. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Alright, weird pizza oven in the middle of nowhere. You never played this game, and I try not to mention men too often in day-to-day life. That's fair. That's fair. I don't typically acknowledge them except for my husband because he's very nice. Surprise pizza? Ooh, pineapples on pizza? Surprise pineapple pizza. And then what? What do I need? Okay, well, apparently I need some sort of ingredient that I do not have. Sorry, it's okay. I forgive you. It's not your fault I'm easily confused. Really? Doesn't have any... I swear I saw him play it, or maybe he talked about it? I don't know. I feel like I saw it. But, you know, I am often wrong. I'm frequently misinformed, so. It was also a very long time ago. But I digress. Pizza? No, that was not the ingredient, apparently. What is that ingredient? That is so weird. I'm most confused. Blah, 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 blah. So many, things over here. Just run around collecting shit. Yoink. You know what my favorite part of this game is? Abducting creatures from their natural habitat to go put them into a museum of history. You know, like the British. You always read chat like it's in reverse, and I don't understand what I'm saying. I don't read chat in reverse. I read it in the order in which it was received. And I answered the question that it was I don't know what you're even talking about anymore, Dottie. I'm bullying the streamer now. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, though. It's okay. You guys, stop. Don't bully me. I'll calm. Don't be mean to me. I like it. Oh, he's in the soup. I love it when he's in the soup. Come here, you. Oh, look at him. He's all soupy. Okay. Well, I done fucked up. I can't make the pizza because I need an ingredient that I don't have for whatever reason, and I don't even know what it is because all it shows me is a picture of it with no explanation whatsoever. So let's get out of here. Oh my god. Hold on 1 second. Let me... Blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm at 81 followers. I'm so excited. Only 19 left, and I still don't have my jacket. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Okay. So, quests. Deep diving. Collect ingot. I need to collect an ingot. Where do I find ingot? Rubber. Ingot. Highly desirable refinement of iron. Okay, but where do you where are they? where do you get it? Where do you get it? Donde está ingot? Excuse me. You make them. Ah. The point will arrive exactly when it needs to. How right you are. It will arrive eventually. I'll have it at the very last minute. I haven't heard from the lady making it for like 4 weeks. I sent her my measurements in May and have heard nothing since. And I'm like, ma'am, could you show me the fabric that you found? Because I sent her some examples. And then she goes, that's not medieval enough. And I was like, oh, all right. Listen, you professional, you do it. Excuse me, sir. Ugh, he licked my toe again. Break for dog toe licking. Yuck. Yuck, Barry. Please stop. Please stop licking my toes. Yuck. Alright, how do I make an ingot? Blah, 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 blah. How? Is there a recipe for ingots? Is that just a thing? Can I just go over here and then it'll tell me how to make... Barry, stop moving my chair. If you want to be out from under my desk, be out from under my desk, okay? But don't just sit there moving my chair back and forth. It's because you don't like that it's over you. He like sat up and didn't like that the foot of my chair was like right next to his face, so he went meh and then just... Thanks, friend. Thanks. Okay. How does one make an... No, what are we doing? Oh, I have buttons on the back of my controller. If you see me doing weird shit, these buttons on the back of my controller are incredibly easy to hit, which I do pretty frequently. I don't even have a recipe for ingot. Oh, what is it even I'm even supposed to do about that? I have something I don't understand. How do I make an ingot? Oh, no, that's not an option. Okay. That's fine. I'll go fuck myself then. Alright. Well, we can't do that. In Raging Ruins, reach a friendship level 7 with Gretzko. Okay. Alright. I love Gretzko. Gretzko was one of my favorite cartoons on YouTube, or YouTube, Netflix for the longest time. Ingot no longer sounds like a real word. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably true. Well, that's one of those words where the longer you say it, the less sense it makes. Barry, if you put your cold nose against my toes one more time, you're leaving. No, no, not sad face. Hi, buddy. No, it's okay. I'm not actually mad. No, it's okay. I'm not actually mad. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh woo. Ooh woo indeed. Yeah, she's a baby. He's just a baby. He's a baby. You're a good boy, baby. You're a good boy, baby. Yeah. He's a baby. Are you the baby? Come here. Oh no. Okay. No. Let's move the cake. Come here. Come here. Get out of there. Yeah, get out. No, come on. No, really. Move. Come here. Come here. What are we doing? What are we doing? Come here. What are we doing? Where'd you go? Hi, buddy. Hi, come here. Hi. You wanna come up? You wanna come up? Come here. Come here, puppy breaks. Hi, there's Barry. Hi, buddy. Everybody say hi, Barry. Yeah, she's a good boy. Oh, he's a big baby. Barry Cam. Hi, Barry. Hi. Yeah. Oh, he's so happy. Yes, are you so excited? This is Barry, everybody. It's blurry. I can't make it not do that, though. I keep turning that off, but it keeps redoing it. Hi. Yes, thank you. Oh, so happy. Okay. Okay. Can you go away now? There's a boy. All right, bye. Love you. Anyway, that's Barry. Barry Cam. He does that so frequently while I'm sitting on my desk now that I decided to add a dog break thing to my channel. He ate shit just now. Leaving my office, it goes from carpet to hardwood. And he slipped on the tile as soon as he stepped out of the roof. Oh, what a dingus. Alright. Clack, clack. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like a hoe in heels at the club in the mid-2000s. Clack, clack. Weak ankles. On phone, but not in town. I'm on vacation. I can't. Can I help you? Check back with your friends tomorrow. Okay, well. Takes my mind off the emails. All right, she's just one of all. Ah, there's the pizza dough. All right, got it. Please tell me why. Okay, bye, Archer. My other dog walked in, and then I started singing, and then he immediately turned around. Oh, Archer. He said, nope. Yeah, usually when I start singing, that means I'm about to start playing music super loud and doing chores. And at that point, he typically goes and hides in my closet because Archer cannot stand the sounds of joy. Oh, okay. Well, I thought that would give me something, but that's okay. All right, well, I can make some pizza. Here's a cigarette. We'll burn it. Please tell me why. Cars in front yard. And I'm... Okay, we got dough, pineapple pizza. Anybody? Yes. I don't care what anybody says. Pineapple pizza is delicious. Okay. What is this? What even is that? No, yeah, obviously that's dough. I want to know what this is. Okay, nope. Just gonna wing it. Sure. Throw it on a pizza, whatever it is. Dessert pizza, thanks. It still doesn't explain what the hell that was. Everybody subsists entirely off of, weird sweets here? Bizarre. Diet Coke break. Oh my god. speaking of food, time for snack time. Lay's makes these. I bought these at the Asian grocery store. Argentinian steak with chimichurri, and they really do. It's like they used beef bouillon on it, so it does have a beefy flavor, but also the chimichurri flavor, so good. I'm obsessed. We love a beefy potato chip. As your reigning queen of Snackistan, yeah, that was it. Get those. You can find them anywhere. Hey lady, you want some pizza? Nope, nope, wrong button. Nope, can't give her pizza either. Weird. Alright. You want this almond? Imagine walking up to somebody and giving them one almond and they're like, oh, yay. Meat? No, I'm full, thank you. One almond? Too much, too rich for my blood. Alright, well, that was that there. What else we got? I don't even know what to do. Arched. Okay, find pom-pom per. Oh, I can find homeboy now. No, I can't dive without the snorkel. I need to find the snorkel. Need to find an ingot, but I don't know where to find an ingot. Connect apple slices. Nah. Romy is busy with the quest deep diving. Yeah, that would be great. Fish noir. Love that. Yeah, that is whack. It's super whack. Am I right? Pizza. Cook a fruit pizza. Oh, okay. I can at least finish that quest if I go back there, so we can do the pizza quest. I got nothing better going on. Let's go make some more pizza. I got all day to make pizza. Yoink. Tiger snoot? I love that it's called tiger snoot. Oh, what a great name for a bug. Tiger snoot. Fruit pizza? Yay! I made all the pizzas. Yay! Cooking adventures! I did that. Great. Excellent. I don't even know how to do this. Look at you, quest gotten, right? As if veggie pizza. Listen, I love veggie pizza. That's like the predominant pizza that I'll eat. I actually don't like meat on pizza, as a matter of fact, unless it's in a supreme pizza where all the veggies are on it as well. But if you just give me like a pepperoni pizza, I won't eat that. I don't like something that's too savory. You know? Yeah, what did you have for dinner, actually? I'm curious. Listen, I love food. Tell me about it. Tell me about your food. You had a bowl with Let me translate. Okay. Yes, we love potatoes. Buckwheat and black beans and eggplant and bell pepper. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds good. Too warm to cook? Fair. Fair. You having a nice light meal. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, get up there, get up there. Yes, nailed it. Nailed it. Yes, I would love to repair. Yes, thank you. Pre-boiled grains and beans get chucked together. Everything can be a salad. I agree. I agree. Oh, I didn't want to take the... I wanted to get the... I want the chest. I wanted the chest. Just This is a really long zip line. Okay, great. Cool. Let's go back. I want the chest. I love a good grains bowl. I'm really into Korean food, so right now, yeah, we have the zip problem again. You walk in. No! I'm trying to get to the chest, but every time you walk even within a foot of the zip line, it takes you on the zip line. Madam, please, sir, please leave me alone. I do not want to be trapped on the zip line forever. I am a prisoner of the zip line. Golly. I wanted to get past it. Wallpaper. Okay. Oh, another Gudetama. Pictures. Look at him. I love him. He's so cute. Stop laughing at me, Daddy. I'm dumb and I suck at things. It is what it is. Perhaps there is a quest that will open it. Someday I might deal with it. Okay. What is this? What do we have here? Okay. Cool. Cool. I saw an unopened chest on that zip line on my... What is this? On my way over. I just don't know where that zip line went to. Oh, here it is. Here it is. And I saw one. I think it was over here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe not. That's okay. It's all right. We can go back. Can I climb back up that way? I'd have to collect all these weird rocks. Aw. Alright. Shush, you smart and good at things? I am of average intelligence and a jack of all trades. But that's only because of the ADHD, I think. But thank you, Dottie. I appreciate that. Babish, whatever you cooked, that sounded amazing. I'm big into Korean food right now, and that's probably what I'm going to go eat again when I get off here. Egg is my main source of protein, just because that is what we have readily available. And I tend to do a lot of like fried eggs on top of a bowl of rice with like kimchi and green onion. Yum, yum, yum. That's what I had earlier. Probably have some more of that. I mean, I make a big thing of rice first in the morning. Had a lot of Thai recently. Tom Gakaya is my #1 love. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm not really a huge fan of Thai food. I don't know why. So I do be loving a lot of, oh no, I gotta go back now. I love a lot of food. It's just Thai food, not really my personal favorite. All right. This time I do actually want to take the zip line. Let's go. You got food poisoning from leftover rice in January and haven't been able to make it since. Oh no. Well, I mean, I like pasta too, so I'll eat the shit out of that. When I'm not making rice, I'm making noodles. Okay. We carb load over here. But that's fair. Yeah, you can't leave rice out for too long because of that. But if you leave it and it's warm enough, then bacteria won't grow. So I'll leave it all day in like the hot setting. And it's not too bad then. Can I have some eggies when I come see you? Yeah, absolutely. You can have some eggies. I do have enough. Well, so technically I only have a dozen because my chickens are not laying yet, but my in-laws brought me a couple dozen eggs recently. I have a dozen left over now. So you're welcome to some of those. Oh, cute. Hello. Hello, Faith. How are you? How are we doing? We're just exploring this area right now. What kind of chickens do I have? How Sicky Chicky is still sick. I'm not really sure what's going. She like is fine in the morning, right? First thing in the morning, she's back to her usual self. There's like a normal poop on the ground, and then by mid-afternoon, every time she eats, she's having a problem, and she's like kind of sick again. So I don't know if it's just like a digest. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm thinking of like fasting her maybe. Because yeah, she's not like behaving super sickly until later in the day. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. She just doesn't really seem well adapted to being alive. You know what I mean? Which, like, I mean mood, right? But she's not good at living. Just existing is making her ill. And I don't really know what to do with her because I don't want to put her back with the other chickens because she was having some kind of like respiratory distress with that, but I don't know if it was just her being outside and having access to too much grass. She was struggling to pass it because she won't eat any of the grit that I am giving them. And then I think her impacted crop turned into a secondary infection because she shed some intestinal lining, and now she's just having nonstop diarrhea, and I don't really know what to do with her. But again, I can't like afford antibiotics because I am not allowed to spend more money than the chicken cost, basically. So we're just kind of trying to wait her out. She's got a big thing of now probiotics and some like general antibacterial, like oregano oil, garlic, onion stuff, which she loves. But then, yeah, every time she eats, her stomach's upset again. So I don't know what's going on. We'll figure it out. What kind of chickens do I have? So I have mostly egg-laying chickens, Babush. I have 2 black Australorps. I've got 4 Rhode Island Reds. I was only supposed to have 2 of them originally, but one of them turned out to be a rooster. And when I let the company who sent them know that one of them was a rooster, they sent me 2 hens to replace him for whatever reason. So now I ended up with 2 of those. And then I have a Plymouth, Barred Plymouth Rock or whatever. And so it's like a black and white striped one. Yeah, exactly. Classic chickens. I just wanted like egg-laying chickens predominantly. I do not have it in me to kill a chicken for meat. I can't do it. So, eggs. And they have recently started reaching... Well, we can't afford a vet. And that's exactly the problem, Faith. Again, the chicken was like, you get a pack of 10 of them for $50, and a vet is easily $100 just to have them come out. And in my husband's mind, and that's unfortunately his money, it's livestock. So if it costs more to treat a chicken than it would be to buy, like for the same price, we could just buy 5 new chickens, you know what I mean? So... yeah, but the other chickens aren't sick. If it was the whole flock, he said, that would be a different story, but the other ones are fine. It's just this one, so I can't spend anything. We're just gonna try and let her recover. She's getting better every day, but hasn't made a full recovery yet, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, you can buy critical care over the counter without a vet appointment? Really? I have VetRx, but I've never heard of Axpo Critical Care. 4 more exotic species with gastro problem. I'll have to check. Yeah, right now we're just on some probiotics and a general, like, kind of health, like, antibacterial, antibiotic thing. Yeah, if you know you can't do it, it's a good plan. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. But we're trying to keep her comfortable, at least. She's hanging out. She's fine. I think, if anything, she's just a little more bored than whatever. She's not hunching. She's not hunching anymore. Yeah, I brought her. She's in my house. She's been living in my house for a week and a half, all right? So, like, I am dedicated to her being better. I'm not leaving her out there to die. You know what I mean? So, I treated her for worms. Didn't help. It was impacted crop that first time, but again, I think passing all that stuff gave her a secondary infection. So how long until she pays rent? I know, right? Seriously. She's been in the spare bathroom, and honestly, she's become so cuddly since being inside. So there is that. She's super cute too. She makes this really cute noise every time she sees me. She goes, ooh, ooh. Only when I come in there. She goes, ooh, ooh. Just those two, that's it. And the whole time, that's the only noise she'll make. So I'm like, yes, yes, hello, boop, boop. And she'll be like, boop, boop. And I'll be like, yeah, boop, boop. And then I'll feed her. And then she'll be like, boop, boop. And then go up and eat the food. It's adorable. We're besties. I'll be really emotionally heartbroken if she passes. But like I said, she's improving every day. So I'm hoping that whatever it is, she just needs time to recover. Chickens are very sensitive. Very sensitive. The other ones, however, are going through sexual maturity right now. Because I went outside the other day and I just noticed they were so quiet, so sweet, and they ran from me every time they saw me. But then I went out there a couple days ago, and first thing in the morning, they like crowded at me. They charged me when I came inside. They're like crowding and they're like getting all up on me and they're growling and hissing. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You guys see me every day. What is happening? You see me every morning and then they're suddenly being rude. And then I look at them and it's like, oh, they're reaching sexual maturity. And I was like, well, it's about damn time. They need to start giving me some damn eggs. One of them turned out to be a rooster. He doesn't crow. So I have a super gay rooster out there. He's a trans rooster. He's a hen. He does not crow. He does not mount the other chickens. And he's not even the one who's in charge. The other hen, Wing Hencesloss, is the one in charge. So yeah, no, I can definitely train them to accept pets. A couple of them do. When they were afraid of me at first, a couple of them, they accept pets. I'll put the food out and I'll put, yes, Wing Hencesloss, exactly. I have Wing, oh, you don't even, oh, I'm sorry, this is new. So the one who's sick, that is Hen's Capon. She's the one who's sick, she's inside. I've got Henrietta of Egglets, which was her twin. They used to do everything together. The rooster's name is Radzig, I decided. And then I have Wing Hencesloss. Yeah. You could pet them? Some, like I said, a couple of them will let me pet them. The Rhode Island Reds are really finicky and they will not let me pet them. But Hen's Capon will let me pet them. Henrietta will let me pet him. And then Peck Gordiola will let me pet her. The rooster, not so much, but he does come up to me and will eat out with my hand. So this is everything to you. I'm so glad. We never had geese and rabbits and the geese would not let us pet them. No. I do not like the cobra chicken. Oh, hello. Would you like a hat? Here you are. Enjoy. They were, oh my god, you must lurk it today? Well, no worries, Faith. I'm probably only going to be on here for a little while longer anyway, because I have some things to do. But yeah, thank you so much for coming to hang out. I really appreciate it. I'll see you again soon, okay? They're louder and more accurate than guard dogs. Not my guard dogs. Oh my gosh, they bark. They're so guardy, they bark at nothing. Oh, Bailey. Yes. Yes, Bailey. Such a capon thing to be so sickly, right? She's sickly, and then she gives me an attitude when I try to help. Excuse me. And then I go in there, I manually clean the poop out of her little shelter that I've made for her. I feed her every day. I come in there, I pet her, I give her cuddles. She's totally fine with it. But then every single time I come in, she's like, get away from me, peasant. She turns her nose up at the food until I turn around, as long as I'm in the room with her. She won't eat while I'm watching, but if I turn around, she'll start eating. Like, you bitch. You little bitch. The geese knew when the people walking up the street came to us or to a different neighbor. Oh, okay. They learn patterns. Geese are really smart. Hello, Peckle. This poor penguin's been hanging out here in this desert landscape this whole time. Oh no, let's take a picture. You're dancing. All right. Let's dance. Let's dance. Yeah, let's dance, Peckle. We're gonna dance. Ooh, everybody dancing. Capon doesn't know how to accept love. I will force it on him. I'm just kidding. That's rude, but still. Yes, hence Capon does not know how to accept love. When she was really sick, I'm not kidding, it was hard to watch. She's made such improvement recently. But like a few weeks ago, she couldn't do anything. Like at night, I'd hear her out there screaming in the coop. So I removed her because I didn't want the others to get sick. They never did. But I had to bring her inside, and I would wrap her up in a blanket so she wouldn't fight me. But I would hold her head in an upright position because she was literally reaching her head up to gasp for air. And I would hold her head up in that position, and then she could breathe better, and she fell asleep like that. So I'm like, well, she hasn't had any rest for like a few days. So I was like sitting there for like a half an hour just holding this chicken with her head upright in a towel so that she could get some sleep. I'm just sitting there thinking of my life choices. I was like, this is not where I saw my life going, with a chicken in my bathroom, holding on to her so that a chicken could get some sleep. You know what I mean? It was really cute though. She was very cuddly after that. Very cuddly. So that helped, but yeah, apparently like the issue was originally that she just was not eating enough grit to digest the food she had, so she wasn't passing it, and it was getting stuck in her crop, and so it was getting swollen, it was painful, she was struggling to breathe. It was really a huge issue. Now I just don't even know what's wrong with her anymore. She behaves normally, but then she hasn't had a normal poop in like a week and a half, you know? I'm like, bitch, listen, just not well adapted to living. From the minute we brought her home, though, she had a problem, and that's just kind of unfortunately how it is. IBS queen, I know, right? I be shitting. Also IBS queen, she's got a tummy ache, but she is being very brave about it, I must say. Ooh. Okay, I don't know what that is, but we'll find it. Our strongest warrior, right? She's doing her best. Nope, not mine, but it smells like mischief. Try somewhere else. Okay. What if I give you that? Do you want the spider? Yeah, have the spider. I hope you like that. There's a little coyote. Yay! Yeah, poor hen's Capon. She is definitely my strongest little warrior. The fact that she's still alive is crazy because chickens are so easy to kill. They'll just drop dead for nothing. And I'm not worried about it being an infection, like contagious, because again, I have 6 other chickens and they were with her for weeks while she was struggling to stay alive, and they're fine. So clearly it's not an illness, like a contagious one. It's just her. It's just her. Yeah. I am a chicken mama now. They love mysteriously dying. They're like hamsters and also like horses, you know? Horses, I've never met a large mammal so intent. No, I want to walk around it. I am trapped in an endless cycle of being on zip lines. Yeah, I've never, besides horses, met another giant mammal more insistent on not being alive. I'm like, oh, I twisted my ankle. I better keel over now. You know what I mean? Hamsters like that too. They love killing themselves. They crave death. Horses are born ready to meet the void, for sure. Zipline counter? I know, we need to get a zipline counter for this game, for real. I'm gonna go all out for my Hans Capon thing, and I'm going to have like a straight up freak out counter, like a hissy fit counter is what I'm gonna have, actually, specifically a hissy fit counter. Because I think I'm just gonna let loose and go ahead and rage at all the things that I was already really upset about. You know what I mean? Everything that pissed me off in the first game that I just kind of kept quiet because I didn't want to be that guy. Hans Capon will be that guy. I'm gonna throw all kinds of tantrums. Tantrum counter. Watch. It's coming. Okay. Oh, it's too bad I don't have a friend to come help me. I can call somebody though, can't I? Hello Kitty, help me. I thought you could call them. I thought you could call them. You can't call them? Hall resident. All right, hey. Yo, meet me over here. Meet me at the cave. Save me, Hello Kitty, you're my only hope. She came on the balloons. All right, Mary Poppins, let's go. Got me. Hell yeah, let's go. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. All right, cool. So we have a weird puzzle. Ah. Okay. That turns that 3. That turns that 3. Okay. Can I reset the puzzle? Is that a thing I can do? Can I reset it? Yes! Yes! Nailed it. Brute force. Just keep trying shit till it works. My motto. Oh, my good gravy. All that, and I didn't even get anything good. Swim, swim, swim. Get in this water. All right, cool. Now what? So we found Peckle. We went through here. I just have to go around and then I can find this guy. Yes. Okay. Got it. Got it. We'll go find We'll go find the other homeboy. We got a missing homie out there that we need to go rescue. We don't leave homies behind. All right. No homie left behind. Down. The Sanrio yearn for the mines. They really do. Oh my god, little cactus fruits? Cactus cream. Oh god, the cactus is cream here? Ugh. I don't know if I like the cactus cream. They be out, all these cacti be out here creaming. I don't know if I want that. Alright. Sure. The cactus cream. It's the quench. It's the quenchiest. Nothing quenches my thirst like cactus cream. Ugh. Cool, 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 cool. They look delicious, not gonna lie. Really? The cacti creams? Yeah. Oh, he was up there. Oh, he was up there. Where is he? Is he over here? It says he's in here. We found a little land boat. Hi, friend, with the weird shop in the middle of nowhere. Her napping mood. Nap queen. She my nap queen, let her hit the pillow. Right, me too. Reality is too depressing. I'm gonna go back to sleep. All right. I got a banana. Huzzah. Huzzah. Oh my goodness. Okay, doing that. Sorry, I gotta check something real quick. Chat thing. Got it. Got it. Got it. And then let my husband know I'm still. Yes. Let me let my husband know I'm alive. And then I got a text an hour ago that said, "Hey, are you alive?" All right, sorry. All right. Yeah. Yay, a banana. Thanks. I know, right? No, it was the video of the little kid and they open it for Christmas and they're like, banana! Yay! What else? What else? What else? Is this yours? Ah. That's a Karomi gift. Got it. What's all this then? Ah. You want a hat? Here, have a hat. You work at an ice cream shop. Have a beanie. Search for obsidian shard. No, we don't know that. Bring back the swing. Your husband and my mom are both confused by the idea of just checking stream. Well, my husband doesn't watch. He doesn't have a Twitch account. He doesn't have a Facebook account or an Instagram account or a TikTok account. In fact, he doesn't even really have a YouTube account. He just gets on there as a guest and watches videos there. He does not online. He does not internet, and he does not follow me, so he would not know I was online if I did not tell him, you know? Alright. Well, we found Homeboy. You signed my mom up for a Twitch account so she can at least see the schedule? Yeah, I don't, he wouldn't check it anyway. Which is fine. Even if he knew, he wouldn't watch. You know what I mean? I tell him every day. He knows what my schedule is. Every time I go on, he'll be every morning he goes, "You streaming today?" And I'd be like, "Nope. All right, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday." And then on Monday, it's been 6 months. And he'll still just be like, "You streaming today?" Because he doesn't know anymore because of the tumor and whatnot. He doesn't have the capacity for forming new complex memories, such as remembering what my streaming schedule is, you know? Oh. Wrong one. That one. Cool. Cool. Gave her a thing. She said she couldn't figure out how to talk, and I'm like, okay. You're okay with that, yeah. My husband watches other Twitch streamers. He doesn't participate. Not his thing. And like I said, he doesn't remember what my schedule is or anything. No, wrong button. Wrong button. There we go. I want to go here. Cool. I'm going the right way. Old people not like taking the second to learn a new technology is always funny to me. My grandma was especially hilarious. Like my grandpa, well, not really my grandpa, the guy that my grandma married when I was 10, right, was an engineer. An engineer. There are multiple books about engineering in his basement. He went to college for engineering. He was a mechanical engineer. He does not know the difference between an internet browser and the internet itself, so he believes that he needs to use Firefox to get to Gmail, an Internet Explorer to get to his MSN mail. And you cannot tell him that you can use either browser to get to either. He does not know what the internet is. And he's had a computer for 12 years. I'm like, sir, you were an engineer. The button that gives you the internet. Yeah, it's the button that gives you the internet. This is the button that gives you MSM internet, and this is the button that gives you Google internet. That's all he knows. And unfortunately, there's just so many people like him working in government. Like, yes, I make 6 figures and I work in national security. But also, when I thought I had a virus, I called a random Indian number to help me solve the problem. And when they hacked my computer and then they charged me $500 for it and then made me pay an additional $1,000 to get out of that situation with a spoofed phone number. How good is Jen and Rivals, though? Listen, we love Jen and Rivals. I am so having a great time with that, and it's very, very difficult for me to not go watch it while I'm waiting to hang out. Oh my goodness. What's everybody's schedule? Is somebody coming on soon that I can raid, I wonder? Because I am starting to get tired of this game. I am not going to lie. And I need to go make dinner. But my kitchen's a mess, so I have chores to do. Dave should be right around now. I will wait. I will wait. I don't like getting off Twitch without raiding somebody. It's a lot of fun for the interaction to do that. And I think it's a fun experience. There's a lot of people on right now, though, that I could go bother. Hold on. Who is online right now? Executive Pirate's on, but he's playing WoW, and that's not really my style, you know? I need to follow more people. Oh, Mystic's on. We could always go bother Mystic. We can always go bother someone new, but at the same time, I don't know, sometimes it's weird bothering people that you've never, like raiding people you've never hung out with before. And then getting there and their channel's super weird. Yeah, please, by any means, recommendations are always welcome. Because I'd love to wait for Dave, but I would really like to not be sitting at my desk anymore. I have a kitchen of dishes. Yeah, you have sent me to How Loverly. I can go read about How Loverly. I don't like rating people for the first time. I did that the other day, and then the channel ended up not being the vibe. And I was like, whoops. But yeah, no, I follow How Loverly. We can always go bother How Loverly. Let's go do that. No, I'm tired. I'm trying to go make some food, read my book. I'm reading a book right now, and I am like so not into the self-insert stuff. But boy, am I a sucker for like a modern girl sucked into World of Book series. You know what I mean? As cliche as it is, it's so much fun. Let me save this game. You're so welcome for the stream, Moe Neko. Thank you for coming to hang out today. All right, let's find something to do. Let me exit this game. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Oh, I'm so glad, Babish. I'm so glad that you think it was such a joy. I really appreciate that. I do. I try very hard. Sometimes it's hit or miss. All right, I am not always on point today. I think I was doing okay. I'm not having as bad. Whoa, wrong button. I say that. I'm like, I think I'm doing okay today, and then just button mash some random shit. I'm having a decent physical health day, so I think I'm okay for the most part. Let's go. That was on purpose, of course. Yeah, obviously. Yes, no, this is on purpose. All right, let's go find somebody to bother. Let's go bother How Loverly. Hold on, channel dashboard. Let me go. Hey, I appreciate you guys coming to hang out. I really do. It's always so nice to meet new people as well. Babish, thank you for coming to chill. James isn't here anymore, but thank you, James, for the raid. Guys, if there's anybody here that is not following James, you absolutely should. He is just an absolute delight. Just a delight. James has suffered through football. He's had a hard day. He's had a hard day. I understand. Hi, Barry. Yes, I'm gonna come feed you in a second. I know. My dog is like, Mother, I have not eaten for 9 hours. Why do you hate me? Barry, relax. It's okay. Yeah, everyone who's watching soccer / football right now, it's a tough time. It's a tough time. It's hard out there for a pimp, and I understand. Oh my God. Let's go bother How Loverly. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming to hang out. As I said, I really appreciate you being here. I love Turn Down Tuesday. If you like my content, I am on Thursday doing D&D content. Fridays is Feral Friday. It is the only day of the week that I drink. We get a little weird. And then on Saturdays, that is my typical streaming schedule. I play Baldur's Gate on Fridays and Saturdays as of right now. We'll see what else I can get into. We're going to go bother Mystic. Not Mystic. Sorry, we said How Loverly. I have bothered Mystic a few times this week. How Loverly is playing Winter Year 1 Fields of Mystria. There we go. All right, so thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you guys coming. As always, please stay safe, stay hydrated, and yeah, I love you. Bye.